Alright, so we're gonna start.
In 1939,
Sorry. I gotta just basically get my link for my video. It's gonna start another commercial. Pause. Okay, give me a second, guys. Sorry. Appreciate your patience. I'm going live. I just want to share this real quick. My live. You guys are awesome. You guys are beautiful. You guys are majestic. You guys are powerful. I love you, holy ones. How are you doing tonight? Really? Are you kidding me? Oh no, what's up? Hello. I'm copying. Now I'll try it again. Pasting. And let me copy my title, and that's all, guys. This is about Starseeds messages. So get out your popcorn. I would say about 9 more seconds. Thanks for your patience. Get out your soft drinks. Hey, whatever you want to do to relax yourself. Okay, guys, sorry. It is a pleasure to welcome my holy ones. As I'm live, my fellow Starseeds, holy ones, and my, you would say, indigo children. You guys are so beautiful. Yeah. So, last minute news, sorry. I had to start early. I already am lit, holy ones. So if you guys want to get lit, just do it whenever you want and join our frequency. Akaya. This is about Starseeds, holy ones. I'm on chill. These are messages, Starseed messages for you, because some of you are Starseeds. Why do you think you're looking up Starseeds? My mouse always interrupts my show. Let me move it. Okay, not a real mouse, don't worry. Where is your crystal? No, seriously, do you guys have a crystal near you right now? If you're indigo child, honey, you should automatically have some crystal on your body. Hello. Coche, speaking of which, I did kind of forget my crystal. You would say it's called chakra bracelet. You know how there's most systems are just saying there's 7 chakra. Well, anyways, this is 7 stones and repeated. So this is pretty cool, and it's a trip, you guys, because sometimes I've always had at least one crystal bracelet. You guys remember? Some of you remember. You were here when I broke one live on camera. It was my obsidian and jasper one. Oh my gosh, I missed that already. I'm saving the crystals that broke, and I'm gonna try to have it replaced. But I'm so glad you're here. What's up? Let me say hi to the fellow Vato Locos, crazy friends, spiritual friends. Excuse me. Aho, Holy One Thavian. Welcome, sister. Thank you for being here. My moderator. One of 3. Tom Stew. Welcome, Holy One. Thank you for being here, brother. Michael Taylor. Beautiful beings. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the strong, positive love. Black Pill in the house. It's a smallpox outbreak now. Evil just want to STP, but whatever. Peace and light, Holy One. Starseeds. Thank you for being here, Holy One. Beautiful being. Blaze Station in the house. Rose Quartz. I love rose quartz. I have a whole bunch in my storage in Nevada. Yes, Tiger's Eye right here. I'm representing Tiger's Eye. And you know, my amethyst is within reach. Literally. Oh, don't. More. Yeah. And there's a Tiger's Eye. Yeah. Eye of the Tiger, baby. Wishimuka. I love this energy next to my heart. Omaka. Ah, Candace, I believe you. You guys are awesome. I'm glad you guys get along with each other. So, this throws my energy off a little bit, but hey, I'm in the... I'll explain it later. Right now, it's not important. I had to do it before the show. Sorry, guys. Anyways, Amachiwaka, yeah. I feel it in my heart right here. Right here. Akochima. I feel it in my third eye right here. Chusumaka. Okay, right? Solar plexus. So solar plexus. Oh, this foot. Both feet, but mostly this one, like really strong. It's always like that. My regulars know that. And I can usually feel energy in this hand a lot. So, I love you. I respect and honor you guys for being here. Thank you. We're all part of this grace, this majesty, this light, this love. We stand in this love. Understand? Smokoya. You don't fear. You don't guilt. You don't become subservient. You are holy beings representing love and light and order. The other beings are chaos. That's their path. This is our path where we guard. Holy guardians guard. This is protection. This is a spiritual war. These tribes, these nations, these earth seeds we're meant to protect them, even if they're not aware of it. Guardians here as indigo children are here. Understand, when we understand that our sacred mission, we are meant to guard those gates. Whether you're on the ground, hello, or you're up or orbiting our planet or near our star system, well, my Kiwa solar system, I see Vusuka Hama Haye. Holy ones, Muchiwa, are coming in now. You are one of these holy ones. Shiva Kimosu. And it is brilliant. You are brilliant. Hey, maybe someone told you otherwise. But no, honey, don't believe it. You are very special. You are important. Each and every one of you Starseeds, indigo children, are holding code. Hey, you're 5D already? You're bringing it in, while everyone else, and when I say that, I mean billions. Everyone else, billions of people, don't have anything above the solar plexus chakra. Remember, these are levels of consciousness, awareness, expansion of consciousness. It is going into higher levels of awareness. You're aware of only the 3D down here. You're a star being. You're interested in Star Wars and other worlds and spirit worlds. You're into maybe healing or magic or whatever. You're into other divine worlds. Hey, those 3D people have no connection to it yet. Right now, they are cut off, okay, from their higher identities, holy ones. Not just identity, which is consciousness, but also biology, also matter, which we talk about here on Christos Avatar. Starseeds. These are messages for you. Starseed messages. Okay? You don't need tarot cards. Pick a card, holy ones. Hey, no, I'm not against them. I'm not saying it's bad or cold. I'm not saying it's Anunnaki, am I? I'm not saying that it's a reptilian, am I? I'm not saying it's dark, am I? No. Okay, but what I'm saying is tarot, okay. Astrology, okay. What is that based on? It's based on gods. Greek gods to start with. Oh, maybe you want to say Egyptian gods or Viking gods or these gods or those gods or those gods or these gods or those gods or those ones or that god, only that god or only this god. Because if you don't choose only that god or if you don't choose this god, then you're going to go to some horrible, terrible, terrible place. No, I call bullshit on the God concept. Understand this concept is twisted because also the people's concept of ascended master is twisted. Some people think an ascended master is, well, someone on the fourth dimension to us. No, honey, that's not an ascended master. Neither would be a fifth dimensional being or a sixth dimensional being or a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, up there, yes. Either up there or, in the ascended master levels in the cosmic fields. Because, there's here yourself, your personal Templar. You know what the Templar is, right? Your planetary Templar. Okay, now there's a microcosm of the macrocosm, but that's a microcosm of this macrocosm. Okay, because after that, you get from planet, you get to star level, sun, star. Okay, now you're suddenly galactic, holy ones. You're aware of galactic civilizations. Well, honey, you are galactic. You're a Pleiadian human, Arcturian human. Okay, are you Lyran human? Well, that's the same. That's where humans come from, honey. If you're human, like originally human, like there's Pleiadians and there's some who are from half and half, but if your parents are from Pleiades, then you're Pleiadian mostly. That's your main. I don't know why I brought that up. I'm just tripping out. So, yeah, you guys get lit. You guys can keep making your lit signs so your other brothers and sisters will also get lit. That means get lit. Get lit. Okay, so now you can. Now, anytime, honey, join. Come, Starseed. And please walk away from that Galactic Federation. It's not good, holy ones. Because I know in a New Age movement, I don't really blame you, but I know that you've been following some of this New Age movement belief systems, and I'm here to tell you that that's a corrupt ideology. Which you, what, are you talking about tarot, Davian, or something else? Well, did I say something about those Greek gods? You're getting your powers from the planets, the gods. Wow. Okay. And the Christos, innerchristos, holy ones, which is originally an Anuhazi, which is the first race ever created, the first language ever spoken, so it's pretty important. In an original Anuhazi is called Maharata. The Maharata in modern English is called innerchristos. So it's not outside yourself, holy ones. That's why he's like, why is this guy always calling me holy? I'm not holy, Fabian. If you only knew, brother, sister, we're all came from those ascended master levels. Remember, ascended means they went through all the dimensions. See, think about that. In order to understand what an ascended master is, you have to realize, and I say this word as a verb, it's a verb anyways, but realize, become, synonymous to realize. Realize, become, realize who you are. Become who you already are. You see what cool you are. Not only mighty, holy, beautiful. Remember, I talk about the divine blueprint. What is that? You guys should know by now. You are advanced Master Templar students. You should know what is that. Some of you may have the right answer. Sotakapochema hokupahina. It's gonna be brilliant, man. You guys just come right now. Like, some of you just joined us. There's only 7 of you, but those of you who are here, holy ones, this is for you, not for the ones who left, obviously. Okay? Not everyone is this heritage. Most people are. This guy's not talking about what I want to hear. They're going to the New Age movement. Honey. Okay. Mashitas. Hokomo. Your origin. Where do you come from? Mai wasuta mika. Hapata ivistita mkunoches. Sopa chanichi wasuta ika mama mimota iposi. Tasira makana ichiwasu makaichiwasa. Interesting, huh? Yeah. It's an honor. It's a great honor to be here with you. I love you so much. Where have you been all my life? So, Akaye Mashasu Mokachi Basone. You know, I could still get lit, but I'm now being forced to go outside the house. No disrespect, I'm grateful for being here, so. But now it just kind of throws this off, you guys. I'm sorry. I can go do it, but I have to put you guys on hold and go do it. But I don't need it right now, anyways. I don't need it, but don't worry. We'll still do something. We'll still work something out together. I don't want to just change the format. The only thing that will change then was we won't be able to see me real quickly. Mashiwa. That's just another reason why I need your help, brothers and sisters. I want to be self-sufficient, and for me, it doesn't cost much. Like, most people are probably used to, like, what, almost $2,000 in bills, right? Most people? Especially if you got kids and stuff, and you're, like, buying a lot of groceries, you got all this expenses for living, it's crazy, right? What you, wow. Moko umasi vasaka amaka. I feel good. Do 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 do. Like I know that I would. Do do. So I can be playful. It's not a sin. Did you hear that? It was the dog yelping. They're with her. Oh, it's not funny. It's she does this a lot. She if you go like this towards her, she'll yelp. So it doesn't mean they actually even touched her. So I just want you to know they love their dogs. Don't worry. You guys are so beautiful. Nurgle, son of Nurgle. What's up, bro? Oh my god, yeah. Fusakupa. Masitas. Starseed messages without tarot. No disrespect to tarot. No disrespect to, hey, pick a card. You know, I used to say that all the time. Pick a card. Because, why? Why, Davian? Well, because I was a magician. You know. Wow, isn't that interesting? Why was I interested in magic tricks? You know, like, poof, here's my pet hamster coming out of a hat. That was cool, man. I love that one. No, it wasn't a hat. Mine was a bag. I put my little hamster in the bag, and I go watch children. Choo, choo, poof. And then there's a hamster. The birthday person is so happy. I used to do little kid birthday parties like magic. Like I was doing face painting and balloon animals. I was doing magic tricks, like little kid tricks with scarves and balloons, and it was cool, man. I liked making balloon animals. They were so fun. Oh, since if it was little children, I did puppet show too. I did puppet show for part of my show. Then the other part I was doing this. The other part I was doing that. It was cool. If for adults, I would do like some crazy card tricks you couldn't believe. Anyways, I don't know where that got off into a tangent. But if you guys are indigos, you're weirdos like me. You have weird interests according to others, which is we're a small minority. You know, the Holy Grail. It's a very tiny population, like around 10 million, out of 7 billion plus. It's but it's okay, cause Indigo Child give me 5. Our spiritual badasses, man. I think we can handle a few 100,000 each. Yeah, it's gonna be brilliant, man. I can't. It's like troops are in here. You guys are the consciousness now. You Starseeds. You know, did you guys notice almost all my videos are called Starseeds because I love you Starseeds. It's all about you Starseeds. And yeah, there's different types of you Starseeds and indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children. I love you all. It's about unity. Okay, you want to be a solo, you want to be a brolo, you want to be bad, you know, like Michael Jackson bad. Okay. You know, I don't know where that came from. It just, you know, wow. It's just going energy. It makes me feel good and young and strong and virile and mature. Yeah. It's a great awakening, man. Some of you are part of it. You feel the changes in the stages, right? The Starseed awakening stages in 5D consciousness, man. Yeah, you're like, okay, what's that? Oh, what's that? You know, and then something weird happens to you. You're looking at your tarot cards. You're looking at your birth chart. You're looking at all kinds of stuff, but not, you know, anything too helpful or becoming. You know, instead of like making all secret and symbolic, not really telling you jack squat unless you were in some you know, degree in this shenanigans in the first place. So they thought, wow, man, are you kidding me? Forget that. I ain't paying for that. Yeah. Please put your queen in front of your king. Every day of my life, I'm taking out queens. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. You just can't stop doing that, putting your queen in front of your king. And I am talking about chess, you know. Stop doing it. It's a bad move. It's a newbie move. Stop it. That's what you need. Some people get pleasure from hurting something. Weirdos, right? Something more than that. Please put your queen in front of death by night. The worst insult is for your queen to be killed by a pawn. Shimakuya. You know, you're so beautiful. and nice. Some of you I hope most of you are nice in there in chat. Let me see. I got 2 moderators. I don't know if they're both online. Candace, only Candace. It's okay, we have mod. Thank you, sweetheart, for being here, Candace. You're doing a good job, I hope. I hope the vibe is good in the chat. Michael Taylor. Peace is in the house. Greetings, peace. Black pill still in this. I am the black sheep of my family. So yeah, man. Yeah. I know what you mean, Holy One. This is like the black sheep are the ones who are the trailblazers. We're the way showers, okay? So that's a compliment. Yeah. Vasita Simakaye. I'm so happy to see you guys getting it, man. It's like ooh, Jackie Jackstar back in the house. Thank you, lovelies. Thank you, lovelies. I'm glad it's Friday. Is it Friday? I don't usually look at the calendar anymore. Let me see. It says Thursday in my world. Is my calendar wrong? Mine says Thursday, man. Am I lost or are you lost? Wait a second. It says Thursday, man. May 19th. Don't scare me. See. Give them the black pill. Okay, there's a red pill and a blue pill. What's the black pill? You're setting people up, aren't you, bro? Thank you guys for being in the house. Are you in the house now? Right now? Hey, come on over, man. Sitachua. Yeah, Mokoyi Basti. Okoyi Mosu. I hope you guys are lighting up wherever you are. Have fun. Sitika Masini. Join us live on Christos Avatar. Moko YouTube. Hapa, yes. So this is kind of like incense for cleansing, or crystal for cleansing. You would use, the shamans or drum beats, or like a drum circle type of drum beat, man. Yeah, it's powerful. So I even like to go to these African drum circle dances. Seriously, man. I think Johnny Angel Wolf, if he was here, he's seen me at my lives at these drum circles, because he's from way back. I've known him for a while. He was there through my thick and my thin, Holy Ones. Kuchiwa. Understand the Starseed messages, Holy Ones, without tarot. I mean, you can use tarot if you want. You're connected to this knowledge. You're trying to find this light, this love through this knowledge. Mokochi. Okumcha. Ikefasi. So I think part of one of the books I need to create is something against, like, the dark, defense against the dark arts. Hochimasi. Because there's times that you'll be attacked, because it happens, and when it does, you're going to have, like, a whole toolbox ready. Not someone who gets, like, like, punked or fooled. You're, like, have the knowledge to understand when there's someone trying to get into your organization by their actions or supposed good deeds or good intentions. Sometimes part of you calls bullshit, and you guys gotta understand, you're not always Mr. Nice Guy. We're not. If you were, you would always be in this. You would always have darkness trying to get you to react. You say you can't react in a bad way, but there's something going on. Si kamu che. Fukamache. Sikache. Hamaku. Yeah. I love you guys. It's a great blessing to have you here with together. You know, a group mind of indigo. You know how powerful that is? Sichima Hakai. Yeah. Safu. Hamake. Hichi. Hu. 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 She. Hi. She. This is freaking weird stuff, man. It looks like nothing, but there's definitely something. Whoa. I love you, holy ones. And I call you holy for a reason. Mature. It's a spiritual war, and you're going to have principalities sometimes right there in front of you. Like in the Matrix movie, they call it Agent Smith. You're going to have an agent right there in front of you. What do you do, Trinity? What do you do, Morpheus? What do you do, Neo? Makoche, when you see the Agent Smith? Run! Or do you know who you are? So feel that chakra come out. It's a portal right there, man. That's a portal. One of these transmits and one of these receives. Receive, transmit. Moko, yeah. Moko, yeah. You Starseed messages. You are receiving Starseed messages in this transmission. I appreciate you if you like tarot cards and you want to pick a card, you can. Achimoko Yamasi. These are your Starseed messages. You know what is a Starseed? Star, stellar, otherworld, extraterrestrial, stellar, extraterrestrial, seed, genetics, seed, genetics. Okay, Starseed genetics. So you are giving your Starseed genetics with hybridized into human, the human genome, which is a 12 tribe. You're just one race giving your DNA. Okay? Like the Lemurian is just one race in our DNA. Okay? And there's more, there's 5 Starseeds, extraterrestrial races in our DNA. And it's part of this experiment is happening right here on Earth. And in Tara. Makachu. I mean, because we originally come from Tara. We fell to Earth. It's not normal to be here in Earth. Inner Earth wasn't natural. That was done with technology. What is natural is a parallel. That is natural. That's part of the time matrix. What's not natural is the phantom universe. That came out of darkness beings, dark avatar beings. That would mean 10th, 11th, or 12th. Those are all 3 avatars. Those in density for liquid light, pre-matter. If it's hard to imagine them, I think of this being from Terminator 2 movie. That Terminator made of what? Like liquid mercury. It's like liquid mercury. It has this appearance. Think of water. Yeah. So think of a moving being, and it's not, called hydroplasm. In the color, the 10th, 12th dimension is the pure white. Now you got pure white. Now mix that with the 11th dimension, which is dark gray. That's the chakras. Okay? We have green, blue, 5th dimension. 5th dimension, what we're talking about now. We're down here, you're trying to get to 5th dimension, 5D. And beyond that is 6D, which is the future races. This is a future race. This is our present. This is our future. This is our consciousness is in 4D. When you say we're going to 5D, honey, only your consciousness is going to 5D. Your body is going to 4D. It makes a difference when you know that you're not actually going to 5D, okay? Masuta, in that regard, perspective. But there's a caveat. If you're indigo child, you have already this DNA. You don't have to worry about it. But you do have to be awakened. If you're not awakened in your life, like there's sleeping indigo, you're going to get stuck in the matrix. You're going to get stuck in the fall. Some indigo children, instead of fulfilling their sacred commission, well, they join the dark side. Not only what's important to know and why, now it makes it, dude, this just made sense to me. Why they make every indigo child have their own codes to drop into the planetary grids to affect the consciousness. We go through the grids to affect the consciousness. With our 5D, we're putting 5D into the grids of Earth so it can heal Earth, so it can awaken Earth seeds, so it can, go into an evolution. Your code, so this like security. Now, if they have just one of you, it's so. It's like having a tiny little encryption of a large encryption. That's not enough because it's like a layer of protection. They're not going to get everything from one of your bodies. And we're talking about the body part. That's the DNA. They can literally put into a supercomputer. The supercomputer sees everything in your DNA. It knows what's in there. These people in these ops, man, do you know what kind of life a millionaire has compared to most humans? There's a huge difference between ordinary people, like less than 50 grand, man, a year. That's probably borderline, like homeless. I don't know, but it's like there's no comparison, man. Gosh, and a millionaire, what can they do in their life? What can they experience as a millionaire? Much less a billionaire. That's just what. Well, like how most people kind of start speaking not English but slang, or they'll speak in emojis. That's a language, man. You can have a whole conversation with emojis. But so we're talking about consciousness, man. Awareness. You're aware? Are you aware or indigo? You guys want to learn the truth about indigos and starseeds? You came to the right channel. You're here for a reason. You came to this live for a reason. I thank you. I love you. Peace. Namaste. And you guys, sometimes it's not all good news, okay? We're not going to be teaching gloom and doom, but we're going to prepare you for what's coming. How's that? Is that a good way to say it? Zeta ma kochi, mukama ne, sita kapachi. Yeah. You're brilliant. You're powerful, man. You are watch. You will see. You're gonna know. It won't be a hope. It won't be a belief. It will be a knowing. Okay? A realizing. It's you have confirmation. All right? You have proof. Okay? You are this you understand? It's unbelievable. And all this time, I've been doing this for years, but it's still only a few hundred, 100, 200 views. I love you guys. So I don't know what happened, but my angelic human race video is at 5,000 now. For me, that's like cool. That's like probably the highest viewed video is my. It's the longest one, but the most viewed one. It's 3 hours plus long, and that's only because, man, some videos are okay to break apart, but no, I would do a disservice by not putting most of that puzzle to pieces together in one video. You had to see the Pope breakdown from the freaking Lemurian. No, this is like Atlantis Lemurian days, 50,000 years or before. Makaya su, makanache. It's like actually, I think 72,000 years or something like that, around this for the Lemurians. Ago. Long time ago, right? But they were here. You were incarnating into a Lemurian body, a Lemurian fetus baby. You were probably this little baby priestess Lemurian girl, and you were like, Chekavastochi Mahamachi. I love you, Holy Ones. Sitashu Mukohoichi. It's like a pretty beautiful time to be alive, baby. Suka Pachapasitas. Oh, I love you guys. You're so beautiful, man. Like so beautiful. Some of you I would like to marry if you were available. Anyways, I say silly things like that just for fun. Don't worry. It's all good. Yeah. It's like pretty cool, man, what you guys have been saying. We're almost to one. I think by tomorrow we should be at 1,100 subscribers. I think we're gonna get to 2,000 faster than we got to 1,000, for sure. Actually, my channel didn't start growing until about 4 months ago. That's when I was starting doing this seriously about this. Maybe less. I don't know. I love you guys for being here. This is gonna bigger and bigger and better. Right? Are you guys peaceful in your life? Do you treat people with kindness and love? Adrian! Maybe we're all already married to each other in some way. We're a soul conglomerate. Good way to put it. I made it at the 1,000 mark? Maybe so, Black Pill. Machewa, it happened about a week ago, I think. 1 week ago or less. It's so cool. And I just want to let you guys know, now that I am you would say a YouTube partner, now you guys can see I hope you can see there is, because it worked yesterday, which is like the super chat, the super stickers. And also, if you guys look on my videos now, there should be a heart on every video where you can also donate. So if you guys don't like using PayPal, I understand. So that's why it's also convenient, and it's kind of like cool to do it socially with all of you guys, I'm sure. And plus, you get to see my reaction when it's like a live thank you instead of like an email from Gmail or something, which I try to do every time you guys do that. Because some people do donate $5, some people more, and whatever you're called to, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I put that information down in the description of the video. Of course, now I'll probably think about, ways to just help myself out and help you guys out with special content, like exclusive content, premium content. You know, so like a serious, like I would say like a one of those activation meditations, something like this. You know, some will be very reasonable. Some will be like only if it's like some long ass like 3 day kind of like a video series. But I'm not gonna. I don't mean literally 72 hours of video. I mean like 3 hours one day, 3 hours another day, 3 hours the third. 3 or 2 hours. So close to 10 or whatever. Moshiwasi. Kumo konnichiwa. Vasitaka Hamahaka Tichi Bosota. So what do I do, guys? If I start speaking a different language, should I stop doing it? I mean, for me, it's like, wow, this is an opportunity for something like this to be recorded, for someone to study. Now, all my whole channel and videos, there's some type of bilingual Lyran Stars. I mean, what did I say? I meant to say, there's some type of code in there. There's some DNA code here. It's a trip. The original, you would say, avatars were these cat people. They're 12D avatars. Their Christed avatars were cat people, man. Get used to cats and their sexy tails, You got something back there, huh, honey? Si basico. That's probably someone's fetish, right? Playing with one of these ET girls' tails. In this World of Warcraft game, they have this race called Draenei, and the female Draenei have this tail, but they're still very beautiful and feminine. And I don't think the Tauren are very feminine. Oh, that's no better. But that's no better than an orc female. Oh my gosh. I guess one would. What? There's nothing attractive. Well, I guess the blood elves are pretty. The blood elves. Yeah. You're like, dude, what are you talking about? A video game? What? You never heard of World of Warcraft? Are you kidding me? No. You call yourself Indigo? No. You're Indigo. You probably played WoW. Yeah, at least once. Maybe you're at least aware of it. Well, I'm offended. That's my heritage you're talking about.
What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys?
What the hell, man? It's beautiful. You're beautiful. Oh, hi. Wow, look at you. Seriously, dude. When I see her, I know I'll see her. She's so beautiful, man. She's in the future, I guess. Makaya. That Palladian girl. What was wrong with Billy? Well, Billy was like, only had one leg, right? So, he missed that a chance. Oh, man. Poor Billy. But he did some, service, I suppose. Sokamama. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? See. It's like a Starseed message, don't you understand? It's like not tarot, it's not pick a card, but I have nothing against it. Maybe you want to give a reading to me, I'll pick a card. If you like tarot, show me. I want to understand. Tell me, teach me your craft. I mean, you don't have to teach me. I mean, like, explain it. Explain your craft. What is it that you exactly do and have to do or must do or are not allowed not to do, not allowed to do certain things. Come on, you say you are this, right? Well, Should be no problem, man, right? Right? Man, it's amazing what people do. You can coax people into attacking one of your pieces when it's your advantage. They don't see it through. They react within split second. Oh, I just took their piece, so they automatically, without thinking, take my piece. Maybe that was a setup, a gambit. You know what is a gambit? That means hello, take. I'm giving it to you. Take. No, don't take. You don't want to take. He's gonna benefit if you take. Don't give your opponents your strategy. Let them make these dumb mistakes. Okay, you're right. Okay, go ahead, do that. Go ahead. See Maka, yeah. Because some people, they say they're spiritual, but they're so cocky, right? Like arrogant. Hello, I just want to say that the most elementary spiritual lesson is to get rid of that ego. It's called, with the big letter E, capitalized E, okay? It's real. Understand? It's a little bit important. So is shadow work. You haven't done your shadow work. You still judge people and have you have anger of any sort. You're still like, wow. That's not cool, man. It's not cool. What are you thinking? And then they do these stupid things with their queen. Like put it in front of their king. If you guys are learning chess and you heard me say that to you and you're like, oh shit, I remember what Damien said. Oh my god. It's just like just some little joke you have to get used to, I guess. I'm eccentric, man. You gotta be like understanding, a little bit. Oh, it's all good, man, and good spirit. Like real. It's like we're not trying to harm a bug. We're not hopeless though, or helpless. We are not sheep. We're not sheep. You're like, dude, that sounds like a dying sheep, man. What the hell was that? What? Some of those goats? Or sheep? Or rams? Whatever you want to call them. They're weird sounding, dude. Wow, scary. Give me your goat impression then. These creatures like minotaurs, or these creatures like fawns. Not the fawns from Happy Days. I mean fawn. Wow, like some of those girls in World of Warcraft. They make them so attractive and sexy. And it's these fawn girls. They're like they're just hopping around and they're so nice looking. It's a twisted game sometimes in that regard, but anyways, they do have a bunch of ugly creatures too. Like if you go to the Litchfield, what the the Lich King, that world, the Lich King world, yeah, you're gonna get these creatures like that are putrid creatures, like sick, toxic creatures, diseased creatures, dead creatures. Nice video game for kids. Anyways, don't take it seriously. It's just a video game. These are sponsored simulations, honey. Coma. Why do you think they've been around and are, expanding? Now you're gonna do it in virtual reality. You have no idea what's to come and do. All of these technologies are to make you a zombie slave, like kind of like some distorted, diseased creature being that has a handicapped intelligence, some twisted version, old, decrepit, code, broken, outdated code human is lost. There's nothing there. It's been twisted. It's gone. It's dead. What? Oh my gosh, what's happened to the human race? Kamashia. You know how to go through the grid and go through the hologram, the code, the matrix code. You know how? Makaya. Welcome to Starseed Messages without tarot cards and pick a card spirituality. You know, this is your choice. You can be that way if you want to. But we're telling you Starseed messages without it. And understand that you guys are multi-dimensional beings. You are part of what's called the Holy Grail, indigo children, coming out of the blue flame, the gold flame, and the violet flame. Angels are not what you... In the cosmic point of view, angels are levels of consciousness. They're also what you call multiple hybrid beings, creatures. Okay? And these multiple hybrid beings, creatures, Makaya Wasu, are combining to make super beings. Like these Azarites, the most powerful, one of the most powerful beings in existence. They're holy blue angels, the highest level angel. And the reason why we have angels is because of the gold flame. Bird wings, and we're talking about wings, come from, you know, the flight. These beings can take flight. Well, it came from the gold flame. So part of the gold flame is inside humans because of this angel. That's why you have winged humans. Not many, but some of them are from the seraphim. Seraphim. These winged beings, holy beings. I'm going to be talking about these gold flame seraphi in my next video. So you guys please stay tuned for that. Starseed messages. Without tarot cards, sorry. But that's okay, because you're still learning about what is a starseed. You're getting messages about starseeds. Because, hello, there's false messages. False truth, false creeds in the New Age movement. Which sounds like it's a good thing. Oh, it's some type of positive movement. No, it's a negative movement. It's from these beings. They call themselves, I mean the Anunnaki, they call themselves Luciferians. And they're in a covenant. Other races, extraterrestrial races, outside our terrestrial Earth. So even Mars is an extraterrestrial world because it's outside the terrestrial Earth. So it's outer extraterrestrial. Okay? So when we talk about a metaterrestrial, it goes way above just being outside your Earth. So there's another special word for it. So as soon as you hear that, wow, the blue flame Elohai is a metaterrestrial. Holy cow. These are solar rishi. These are, think of a sun, a colored sun in this ray. And the blue flame, Emerald Order Elohai, is 13th dimension, which is called the blue flame. Okay, it's called the blue flame, but it's actually pale turquoise. If you're going to think of the correct color, just remember it's turquoise, but very pale turquoise. Very light. Pale. We call it pale turquoise. And it's the same thing with the gold order. It's actually pale yellow. Okay? And the violet flame is actually pale magenta. So these are three flames, these three suns, these three solar rishi, these three founder races, Gaimashia, are creators of all life. Out of the blue flame came the cat people, came the lions, the Lyrans. I think it was Candace or someone, correct me if I'm wrong, that called me the The King Lion? King Lion? That was a great compliment. Thank you, Holy One. Well, she said Liren King Lion. You guys realize, take this seriously, when all of you are called Magi King. You are Magi Holy Grail Kings. You're part of, you have lived royalty. Maybe you're not loyalty in this indigo incarnation, but you're from, some of you have these, well, in the flesh, they were coming amongst the Egyptians. These sacred royals, and it's, you know, you've heard of this whole idea that why do these beings have elongated, like hats, whatever? Well, it's because they actually have an elongated head. Back then, it was in the open. It wasn't being a secret. It was out in the open. We rule you. Okay? It was obvious. Look at that king. It's not a human. Exactly. Maybe it's part human, but the rest of it's not. Makiwa. That is. But there's twisted versions. Remember, most of those pharaohs are actually dark beings. They're the ancient dynasties, those Egyptian dynasties. Makoye. You know what? This Isis, Osiris, Horus, Hathor, Anubis, those were all once Holy Grail. Those were all good. Law of one, unity. But they got twisted along the way, along with all other religions in the different time periods. Like when they came in the Egyptian, you have to go back a long, long time ago. Don't go by your typical history book. Your history's been rewritten. Your religions, serious man, have been rewritten. There is confiscation of knowledge. They hoard these technologies and these you would say this, there, anything that is related to knowledge and awareness of higher beings, they have to subdue, hide, be secretive. This is the guys, because we're under occupation. Well, they're winning. We're here to rescue or save. No, that sounds like saviors. I don't mean this. Let me correct myself. We're here to help those who are almost there. Understand, we bring these teachings again. The guardians, your guardian. You're going to become aware of these teachings like this. You will be aware of what is Anunnaki, what is false creeds. You will be aware of who's trying to trick you, manipulate you. Because look, it's so simple. You can judge based on these creeds. It's a simple diagram. It's important to show you, even if you're a regular. Some of these things have to be what you call like it has to be reintroduced to your memory sometimes to get like it's a puzzle picture, and you're taking little puzzle pieces, you're getting an understanding, you're seeing each puzzle piece you learn, now you're seeing more and you have more understanding. That is expansion of consciousness. As your expansion of knowledge grows and understanding of what that pieced together picture looks like, that gives you an intelligence. You have data. You're learning. You're knowing. Machiwa. My little mousey. This is a part of this dissertation. This is part of your studies, Holy One. And this is the dark side. Are you a fallen angelic? If so, you like some of these things. Is that wrong? Is that bad? No, we're law of one, remember? We don't judge you. Unity is all is one, all is God, even you who follow false creeds. If those are you're attracted to, you like this stuff, Yeah, oh, nice stuff. Yeah. Okay, well, others like this creed where everyone's one and God is in Christ is inside you, not outside. It's about positive things and experiences. These are nice and friendly and peaceful experiences versus this hell. This man is not a fun values to experience, if you want to call them values. This is not good for everybody, for sure. And it's pretty sick. It's pretty horrible. Wow. No, thank you. I like this positive vibes I hear. I love you, brother or sister, if you're over here, but I'm gonna stay over here in the light. Peace. All right, let me go back. Cha. Welcome, Starseeds. Welcome, Holy Ones. So glad to have you here. It's nice to see new people. Please say hello, guys. Don't be shy. No one's judging you. And if somebody's a jerk in chat, someone removes them. So don't worry, honey. What are great S strands? S6. Oh, I know what you mean. What are gray 6 strands? What? I'm lost what you said. Gray head of hair mean wise. Gray head of hair. I must have missed the previous data. I don't have Telegram. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can get a free account there, right? Solomon Martin, thank you for being here, Holy One. All right, you guys are beautiful. You are sensational. You're. Oh my gosh, I miss you so much. Recently, that the knob on the top of the heads of Egyptian statues represents the thymus gland. The knob at the top of the heads of the Egyptian? That's interesting. That's an ET biology. Akayumosu. Crystals. I love crystals. Crystals are awesome. Son of Nurgle. You guys are beautiful. I'm glad you guys get along in chat. I hope you guys in your Starseed journey, it's not like easy to be as indigo, Sometimes we have a lot of friction with our own family and friends and the world. We get friction because it doesn't rub everybody the right way. So some people are going to be jerks to you, You just have to know how to handle it without a negative, toxic. Like if someone's negative and toxic to you, you don't have to react toxic. We're the ones that have to be mature between the two of you. If someone's aggressive and they're putting negative energy, yelling at you or calling you, cussing you, doing very, disrespectful things, well, that's their thinking. That's what they serve. That's what they are. And they're showing you what they are. I mean, it doesn't mean that they're bad or they can't be healed or it's not God. No. These are some of the spiritual lessons. Knowing what Law of One really means. So, but it also doesn't mean or imply that it's okay to be evil, because you guys know there's karma. And that's taught in the Guardians as being one of the ways you can return back to Source. You can literally go back to God through this falling. Why do you think these beings are called fallen angelics? You guys, this is why. You are falling in consciousness, in dimension, in biology, in matter form. You will keep going and going back to space dust, back to God. That's recycled into new consciousness. So that is the path, or it's the destiny of sorrow. Because what happens is when you go back to source through unconscious oblivion, you lose your identity. It's not retained. You went back to space dust. That was your God free will right. You are now lost. It's gone. It's been recycled. This is what the Guardian and what Ashen Dean talks about. I have learned a lot of these workshops, and I've seen all of these, a lot of the manuals, technical manuals. This stuff is hardcore. It's advanced. There's only literally 2 or 3 pieces that are beginners. Everything else is advanced stuff, man. Advanced Templar for all of you holy grails. You have information. It's here on the planet. Some of you are being attracted to this information. Some of you have found me by finding Ashana's material. Because I'm not the only one, by the way. There's others talking about this work. And we are also what you would call Indigo, the Indigos, Team Indigo. You're a group. So it's not only our teacher. We're all now on the ground. We're bringing this awareness into the world, man. One of the few spiritual systems that are not compromised. When the major religions of the planet are compromised, hello. And then the governments of the world are compromised, hello. You guys can talk your hunky-dory, love and light only. You're part of that matrix. You've been duped by the Archangel group. You've been duped by the Galactic Federation New Age movement. You are part of it. You are, yay. No judging, holy ones, but we're informing you of what these organizations really are. Because they're not telling you. It's a whole campaign to seduce you into it. Why would they tell you? That they are really Hakaya. Oh, it sounds so beautiful and sweet. All these brothers, sisters from other worlds, they're so kind. Oh yeah? What is the you look at those 2 creeds. Look at those 2 creeds and check it out. Okay? Oh, wow. You look in the Bible. The Holy Bible used to be holy. Yes. Alright, so look at the Holy Bible and look what creeds it shows up on. So do this with another religion or anything you guys want to check out. Like even a person on YouTube speaking. Look at the false creeds. Are they talking about the false creeds? Are they praising and pushing and believing the false creeds? Are they talking the guardian creeds? It's that simple. I guess not, but it is, holy ones. Some of the things we freaking believe in are dark. That's why I call them false creeds, so you know what exactly I'm trying to imply. You're believing in this creed, but it's false. That might spark your curiosity. Maybe you maybe you might want to listen to why. Because if they're getting all of the good guys into their systems, man, what chance? You're all into love and light, and then you got all the darkness, and the light is basically being led by the darkness. So, okay. So we're going to put things into perspective. No, Holy Ones, these beings are not light. Hello, Holy Ones, indigo children, remember, resonate, feel. That is not God. There's an idea. This is what is God. Now, you feel, resonate. Resonate or resonate? You don't need a middleman, you guys. You don't need a priest, you don't need a pope, you don't need a master or a guru. Everything is right here. You're not subservient, you're not sinful, inferior, you're not supposed to be afraid of your God. What? Oh my gosh. What kind of reality is that? And you're even told, oh, they're yelling it, fear God. What? Okay. Bullshit. Starseed message number 1. That is not Mokoye. I repeat, that is not. So we illustrate it. We'll show you many examples of it. Eventually you will see what these people over here are doing, what those people are doing, what those politicians or those celebrities. Oh, what is Scientology? Well, look at the creeds. What is Luciferianism? Look at the creeds. What? No, this is no hate. This is no judgment. This is some guy, part of the Blue Flame Elohai, saying that there's more than one creed. And this is the one that you are following. Before that, okay, we come in here and just simply say, you don't have to follow this, but Holy One, did you know this? Now you have a choice. Because before, you're damned if you make a different choice. Well, here's a choice. Here's some information. I mean, look, this and this and this example and this example in Genesis and Exodus and Leviticus. Wow, look at that horror in Egypt. Oh wow, killing whole races of children. Well, one race. I mean, a whole city of children. That's one of many examples. Kill all the children. So, this is twisted in creeds. It's a twisted creeds. Why? Why do I even? You know why? Because you were basically, you could say, forced to go as a little child to your parents' belief system, to your race belief system, to your country's traditions, belief systems. You have so many belief systems, religions, spiritual systems. Honey, 2 creeds. It's not complex. Analyze, compare all of this to these 2 creeds, and you will come to the same conclusion. All these religions, oh my, OMGG. So we talk about unity consciousness, all is one, but we say there is something called Anunnaki. They're not law of one. Why does God even have to tell you about law of one? You could say God. You could say the guardians. Why does anyone need to tell you about law of one? Well, because people are now believing that, well, you're judged, you're damned, you're guilty, you're lowly, you're false creeds, holy ones. I love you, you believe in these things, I love you. No judgment. You claim judgment. You do. We don't. I love you if you believe in this. If you're a Luciferian, if you're a Wiccan, if you're a priest this, a priestess that, if you're a warlock, if you're Men in Black, I love you, Machiwa. There's a difference between love and light. Just remember, this light, this Christ consciousness, this unity consciousness is Hakaya. There is no, let's just say it is transparent. You can see straight up. Your brother Thavian, man, I got your back. And I know some of you got mine. I'm going to tell you what's up. Oh, everyone else wants to dance around little eggshells or not talk about these things. Your brother Thavian will. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to be on my website. Always remember my website, please. Even if you're not interested in it now, just write it down. Because if I ever disappear, like what I'm saying is if I get kicked off of any of these platforms, go to my website. They can't do that. That's mine. I own it. It's my property. They can try. They can't do nothing. I'll put it in another country if I have to. I'm just saying, to survive, for the information to be available, well, first of all, start downloading stuff, start copying stuff, learn how to do that. And also, we're going to go to other places. They oppress you, right? As soon as, I can't talk political stuff, you guys. You guys know what I'm talking about. Because we know what started happening in our country, in the world. It just started, a couple years ago. We know what we're talking about. It's not the same reality anymore. Things are amok. Things are not good. That's why I'm telling you, so you really get a picture. Not to be afraid. That doesn't help anyone, especially not yourself. You're not meant to be afraid and be, how can I protect myself and my children? Or what do I have to do? Holy ones, first of all, calm down. It's not fear. You are an empowered being. You can be empowered when you activate and remember your true self, your true being. Remember, it won't be faith. It won't be a belief. It will be a literal witness, a literal testimony, a literal knowing. So dismiss BS and start coming to the ones empowering you, not disempowering you. You want to go worship beings? You want to worship a God? You are giving your energy. We're just telling you from our guardian perspective. You are giving your energy to these Anunnaki from planet Nibiru. It's another planet in your solar system that's on they have manipulated its orbit. It's on a very bizarre, unnatural orbit now. It's not natural. It's whatever people's theories are going to say. Oh, it's every system has some long, honey. All these are the same, but that one's not. Okay, it's because it's being manipulated. They have manipulated the planet, the orbit of planet Nibiru. It is a real planet. It's not a fairy tale. The Guardian, let me change my battery. The Guardian information, let me get this information with the camera. This always takes about just a few more seconds. Thanks for your patience, Holy Ones. It's back on. Should take a moment. Yeah, you're still here. Thank you for not leaving. This is on fire, guys. And I already told you I got lit, so I'll let you know tomorrow what's really going to happen with that. If I have to, I will. What I'll do is I'll say, hey, let's get lit, and then I'll go outside the house, get lit, and come back inside. All right? Can you guys put up with that? Not today, don't worry, because I already had to do this. So I'll let you know in 24 hours. Peace. I'm not going to wait. So there's a lot of false teachings in the New Age movement. It's nothing new. This is what these beings do, and always are distorting. This is the main lesson that I'm trying to teach you the negative stuff for, because the negative beings are twisting your history and your beliefs, your sacred belief systems, and you don't even know good and bad. Really, look, people don't know. Billions of people duped. Okay, and this whole thing about reptiles, dragons, whatever, yeah, I like these movies with dragons. I like medieval dragons. You guys know what are dragons, really? What you think is cool are evil beings, man. They're cool. Didn't you see Game of Thrones? Wasn't that so cool? Yes. Okay, but I'm telling you, what dragons are Dracon. They're alien extraterrestrials. So I'm not supposed to talk about those beings from planet Nimber, apparently. Without the wiki notification, a big giant square that you can't miss. So that's okay, honey. All right. So, and people who are seeking truth know they have enough energy, enough awareness, consciousness to dismiss that Wikipedia note. Oh, thanks, YouTube. You're so kind for informing people. I call BS. It's BS, you guys. It's censorship. Did you know that? It's not helpful tidbit of information. They're trying to, what do you call? They're trying to take that topic of that video that I made and make it look something wrong. Oh, it's not even real. It's been proven. Look, Wikipedia. Oh, because they're the source of knowledge and truth. Oh, yeah. You guys are indigos. You know what's up. You don't need someone else to resonate for you. You will do it yourself. You want to do it yourself. There's too many divas. There's too many charlatans. There's too many thieves. There's too many liars, cheaters, arrogant ones, prideful ones, evil ones. There's dark, yes, but there's also light, holy ones. Light is here. Light is here. Machua. You guys, what's up? My spiritual homies. Did you guys know I just released a video a little while ago? Check it out, will ya? What's it called again? It's beautiful to have you guys watch my videos. They're very quick, some of them. The serious ones are long, not too long, 30 minutes. But the knowledge is here. It's here. It should be like your coffee break at least. They're 3-minute videos. If I'm making them every day, check them out. There's something juicy there, something nice and interesting and helpful and empowering and informative. Remember, you ascend by learning knowledge and having spiritual experiences and raising your energies and raising your consciousness. Yeah, you don't just do nothing and be good and nice. That's it. No, honey, there's an actual physics here. You have to actually do certain things to grow your chakras, to activate them, to open them, to feel the dimension of energy coming through it. And this chakra, and that chakra, and this Merkaba, and this Merkaba, and that one, okay? And that one. And that one below your feet, and that one down there in the center of the earth core. And there's one way above the head, way above there, wow, way up there. That one's 3 feet above your head. The yellow one, pale yellow. And then the pale magenta is way out in outer space below the planet, right below your feet, through the core, outside the other side of the planet, all the way down, deep in the universal space. That is the violet flame, pale magenta. So you have chakra way off the chart, way out here. Well, not all beings, but you know. Some beings are starting on a planet way down on Earth. That's the Earthseeds. We actually had part of our DNA and bodies destroyed on planet Tara. We're trying to replace it, fix it. This is a rescue mission. We're on a rescue mission, you guys. We're coming in on enemy lines. You are on a non-ascension planet. Earth is not an ascension planet. We're only being able to ascend because of we've had this sphere of Amenti. We've had this Ark of the Covenant passageway for ascension and the blue flame, and then we had there's different parts of ascension, and that's one of them. You have the gates, the portals in inner Earth. These are actually in Amenti, the Amenti gates, halls, Stargate, portals, and you know this is what we're guarding, man. This is like a jewel. You know, we're Gaia in the future, but not just Gaia, we're Armatena. So that's our lineage, Holy Ones. Now, I made videos about Arcturian Starseeds, Orion Starseeds, Sirian, Lyrian, Pleiadian. We have all these brothers and sisters that are part of the love and light, who are part of the human, DNA ascensions process. Something big happening here, and it's happening now. It's 2022, in the middle of the Stargate closing cycle, not the middle, the beginning of a Stargate closing cycle, and a lot of political stuff happening on our planet, and a lot of war starting, and also problems. These things, these mutations of humans. Some of the humans are being mutated, so that's just on the Guardian perspective. It's just your free will, God's sovereign free will choice to believe and follow and do. I say no, thank you. I'm not going to mutate my DNA. If my adult child wants to, that's her free will, God's sovereign free will choice. Your loved ones, that's their free choice. They have their free will. It infringes on their free will if you try to stop them, prevent them against their free will. And that goes vice versa. If they're trying to force you to do it, then you have a right to not do it. I'm just saying, there is consequences in this, your choices. Some of those are pretty bad consequences. Just saying, you know what they do to the lobster or the frog? They boil it slowly. Do you want to go that way slowly? Hell no. It's still gonna suck at the end, right? Like, what are you talking about, Thavian, bro? I love you. Maybe I'll have a pretty hippie girlfriend or something. I don't know. Some girl from a drum circle. Man, there's been some pretty cool girls at drum circles. Seriously. Some of them are pretty, wow. Like, wild? I'm not interested in wild, but I love you, sister. Machiwa. No judgment. I'm just telling you my preference, and I have a right to have one. You're not my preference. I know my preference. I know what I want. You can't get me into some guilt saying you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just have any girl and just love her no matter what. No, I call bullshit. I mean, this acknowledgement that you must do this or must be married or must, I don't know, like the law, the rules, the proper, the mainstream, mainstream. I'm not mainstream. Sorry. Let's talk about that before getting in a relationship. Okay. Citas machique. And no judgment. I have a right. You tell people this. I'm not interested. Nicely. Wow. I'm glad I found that out. Anyways, some people are nice, some people aren't. And I don't care. Just because I'm single doesn't mean I have to, be interested in you because you're single. Huh? It's like, wow. Then I have this girl leave me a message on my Gmail saying, no, a literal voice message. You can leave me a voice message if you want to. And she left me one, and it said, fuck you. Oh, nice, thank you. I love you too. I love you. You say something nice or mean, I'm gonna say something nice. But I'm not a sheep, if you start attacking me or my family, we're not sheep. We have knowledge, we have resources, we have abilities, we have help. Remember, darkness is powerful, yeah, but it only goes up to 11.5. 11th dimension. So, light goes beyond. So, what do you say? Okay? 12th dimension, 13th dimension, 14th dimension, 15th dimension of the time matrix is good, only good, light, love. So it started after the Rishi created races. As soon as the Rishi created, these solar, blue flame, gold flame, violet flame, they created races in the etheric worlds. And these races are the carbon, the liquid light fields. And these beings are, the first distortions of God, you would say. Well, they're all distortions of God, but this one is like a big jump. A big difference in a Rishi being and in a liquid light being. Wow. I mean, seriously, a star, a literal star, sun, or one of these beings. Kamashi. Blue flame, which is pale turquoise, emerald order, pale turquoise, gold order, pale yellow, amethyst order, violet flame. So, peace, you guys. Holy Seraphim, Elohim, Akai, unholy. So, what you doing, Starseed? Mission? Talk? Starseed talk, Starseed mission. Ama chica pasa. Hey, you guys are getting along pretty good. Michael Taylor. Uchima. Dude. Solomon Martin, Michael Taylor, Raven Blonde. Thank you, Raven. Thank you for being here, Holy One. So nice to see you again. Apakachewasta. Yeah, it's really beautiful, like synchrony going on in the world for people who are following, like a path of light. You eventually start, just like if you follow a path of dark, you're gonna attract dark things and diseases and situations that are scary and all that stuff. But if you do the opposite, you're gonna attract beings who are good and positive and loving and who are trying to help you, protect you, love you. There's a benefit. There's an incentive. So we're not talking about speaking to spirits, playing with the Ouija board. We're not saying that. You learn about what is an Elohai Seraphi, what is a violet flame. You'll learn these things and realize the context of what the other religions are showing you. Get a different context of what is God and what is an angel and a demon. At least, if not a different one, a variant. You see there's another choice. Mochi. Kota. What you guys doing, holy ones? Aho. What's going on? Freak from the creek? Motsiwa ana kichapasa. What is that? I've been actually making videos before Christos Avatar, and I have a whole 600 or 700 videos, but I just kind of like put those offline for now, because as this channel grows, maybe I'll release it, but I don't know. Because that was when I wasn't as so experienced, and some of the stuff I was allowing too much dark energy, so I just had to develop, more into the guardian material. And it's kind of like we all do kind of like some spiritual chemical house cleaning in our own energies and thoughts, man. You realize, okay, like me, it was kind of like a mistake, but I literally said, I don't want to sell this stuff anymore that I was selling. Like, on the internet, I was selling, like, self-protection weapons. And I didn't want to sell that stuff anymore. Not to say that it's not, some of it's not value or not good, but, like, I was selling stun guns, pepper sprays, pocket knives, swords, all kinds of stuff related, like security stuff, police batons, handcuffs, billy clubs, expandable batons. I said that. Even the professional ones, like ASP batons, police batons, all that stuff I was selling. I shouldn't have just let it go so easy, but I did. I got rid of it and sold it and thought everything would be okay. But it's so weird, because sometimes when you go through life and you learn these lessons, you say, dang, I wish I could take this knowledge now, go back in the past and redo it, so I wouldn't have to lose out. Like, lose so much time, so much progress. Sometimes our worst enemy is our own self. Makaya. So, I mean, and then sometimes you guys want to give you some advice from my own experience, is you want to beat yourself up from previous mistakes. Like when I was an a-hole, or when I was angry. Like, I shouldn't have an excuse to be angry. I would only be angry, but there's something wrong, so you could say that showed up back then in spiritual magical. I didn't want to be representing those old angry patterns, so that's why I made the choice. There's so many videos, I didn't have time to sit there and go watch them all and say, okay, I'll let that one go. No, man, I don't have time for that. They're like 3 hours long, 2 hours long. But it's a cool journey, because I went through a lot of stuff, man, live on YouTube. It was interesting. You guys have seen times when I showed you the spirit orbs live on camera. I don't have this, I'm not using the phone. Otherwise I could show you now. What's up, you guys? What's up, holy ones? Raven. Spirit protective gear, yeah. That's a good way to say it, Raven. Thank you. I kind of like regretted it, because I realized I'm not a bad person, except that if someone bought one of these weapons, like a knife, they could hurt someone else. or obviously I was selling some things that were obviously weapons. Not I didn't have I wasn't selling nothing related to guns, only just like um, self-defense, some collective stuff. I wasn't into the kitchen knives, but mostly this sport knives, and also people just wanted some cool looking cheap knives, so I sold a lot of $5 knives, pocket knives that had some pretty cool looking designs. I don't know why I had to give it all up, but it was a big mistake because I ended up spending all that funds until I had nothing left, and so it became my obstacle. Now it's been an obstacle for so long. So for me, it's just gonna be such an amazing change when I get beyond it. When I'm self-sufficient, and so I'll let you guys know when I'm finally living on my own. I'll be so happy, and I know I can do it. One day, Christos avatar is gonna have 20,000 subscribers or more. That's enough for me to pay my. You would say, when I move out, I should only have like $300 worth of bills. Okay. If I only have $300 worth of bills, it's not hard to make a living from 20,000 subscribers. So I know it's possible. I'm not that close yet. I'm just getting some momentum, but just to let you guys know, I'm not gonna always be asking for help. I love you so much, though. Oh my gosh, as I'm talking. Raven, you're so kind, sweetheart. I wish I could thank you in person. You live far away. I'm in the desert of Tucson, man. I'm like in Hotville, baby. It's already been over 110. No, that was Phoenix last year. I mean, like Tucson, it hasn't gone. It's been already over 100 in May though. So a few times. Today was like 97. Uh-oh. Just a little bit, but maybe that's all we need, right? Thank you so much, Raven. You're so kind. You're awesome. You're awesome. Oh my gosh. You guys, I was able, because some of you helped me, I was able to buy a shirt. So, it's been so sad. This was the last shirt I ever bought for myself, and that was last year. When I was homeless, I only had like 5 shirts left. 6 shirts. About 6 shirts. So, and then I'm camping, so they got a little bit holes, torn, and so when you see my videos, I don't have many shirts. But since now you guys helped me, I bought a shirt, so I'm so happy. I'm happy about getting a shirt. You saw the bright colored shirt? That's a new shirt. And I don't want to wear like affliction shirts anymore. Soon I won't be wearing no more affliction shirts. You get, why are you wearing affliction shirts? Honey, I only have 6 shirts left. I can't get rid of the affliction shirts. I'll be naked, because they were all affliction shirts, or had skulls on them, and because I was into mixed martial arts, like what's his name? The one dude, he was a wrestler, right, champion. Anyways, he came out with a line of affliction shirts. I thought they were freaking cool, but later I became spiritual, and I'm like, what the F? Okay, I don't represent this. I'm poor. Give me another 1 month, 2 months. I should no longer be wearing my old shirts. I love you guys. Because I had someone, I'm only saying it because I had someone make a big deal about it. He goes, hey man, you got the Illuminati symbol on your shirt. Dude, I'm not Illuminati. I'm not talking Illuminati. In my spare time, I'm not looking them up. If I have I'm sorry, I'm not Illuminati. I'm illuminated, I'm enlightened, but I'm not like that kind of enlightened. That twisted enlightenment, that 33 degrees, Masonry, Freemasonry, Black Sun, Owl, Bohemian, whatever, that's your flavor, go for it. Citas, Machiquewa. I love you so much. It's like, wow. When I see you, I'm like smiling and happy. What's going on? I'm feeling like little butterflies. I can't wait to see you again. I want to smell your sweet perfume. She's like got this perfume. And then it's a smile. Sometimes girls' smiles just like melt you, man. You see a girl, like you just want this girl that you like to smile at you. Please smile. I want to see your smile. Achimakaya. I've been a young boy before. You know, you're hoping. That's why girls do that. Why do you think in high school girls don't look at your eyes if they're not? Because as soon as if you look at the boy's eyes, you're telling him to start harassing you. That's an invitation. You're trying to be a friendly girl, and you're used to smiling at a boy. I mean, anyone. But if you do, isn't that like an invitation that they think it is? The immature boy thinks it's an invitation to start, hey honey, how you doing? You know, talking. Just, you know, like you're trying to think of the best lines and stuff. I'm just here doing my laundry. I'm just here buying groceries. I'm not looking for a boyfriend. And then you call her a bitch and walk away. No. Obviously, she made a good choice, huh? You're already saying your disregard for the female gender. I guess you want something from her, but you really don't want something from her. What? I love girls, and I think they should have equal, you know, they should be able to protect themselves and not take men's shit. Don't have to put up with men's shit. Just if they want to be pretty. If they want to be pretty, it doesn't say, hey, come harass me. I just want to be left alone and buy my groceries. Why? Stop picking up on me. But you're not allowed to dress pretty because then you say you're inviting. I'm not inviting, honey. I'm just, I have a nice body because I work out. It doesn't mean, hey, come harass me. We have this gender war. Why? Why does women say this, men? Oh, patriarchy. No, matriarchy. You know, the girl goddesses, the girl priestesses. Oh, as soon as patriarchy is over, yeah, matriarchy. No, you did not learn anything, did you? You learned nothing. It's not time for the crone, the virgins. No disrespect if that empowers you. What I'm saying is, it's still, there's a unity consciousness. That means boys and girls are coming together, not separate, and not one better than the other. No, they're all, not one or the other. They're both. They're all. You're androgynous. You are male and female for millions of years until you won't even think of a boy or a girl. Now it's just a race of immortal androgynous beings. You get so hung up on your gender, so hung up on your God being a gender, a boy, or a goddess. You get so hung up on gender. Do you even realize God doesn't even have a body like you? It doesn't have carbon. You're carbon. Hi. Yeah, it's carbon, man. We're carbon. God is not. He doesn't have hands. He doesn't have feet and like a humanoid, hominid. God is not a boy or a girl. There's no genders at all because there's no bodies by the time you get to density 3. So, okay, for example, 4th dimensional, 5th dimensional, and 6th dimensional beings still have carbon matter, but less. But they're also taller in dimension 4. They're taller. Okay, this is something that Drimvalo actually got right. He's going to tell you some truth in that distortion. Every level, 4th dimension, they're taller. They're giants. Okay? Well, in 5th dimension, they're taller than those beings. In the 6th dimension, holy cow. So, there literally is giants based on, the density matter form. But as soon as you hit density 3, that goes out the window. So you get all this, mythologies of giants. Well, dude, that's because there is giants. Not in the past, not only in the past. The time matrix is simultaneous. Yes, there's different slower frequencies, faster frequencies, but they're all happening at the same time. So when they travel through time, they travel through a Merkaba. That's what a Merkaba is. It's a dimensional gateway. That's what is happening over there in the Bermuda Triangle area. They're going through a dimensional gateway. They're literally reported as just vanishing. Okay? The submarine in the Philadelphia experiment is reported as just vanishing. There is humans messing around with advanced portal mechanics and, and this is a long time ago. And then they already had the Manhattan Project. What's going on in these installations, honey? Don't mind all of the underground Illuminati bases. There is 12 main bases. Oh, but there's thousands and thousands of minor bases. Under the ocean, under the cities, under. Subterranean worlds going into that, they call it, what do they call it? The mantle, going into parts of the mantle even. There is rivers in there. If there's rivers in there, there's tunnels and caverns in there. There is beings who have made it down there, because there's rivers down there. If anything, you get some sophisticated ET submarine type of device technology. Besides Guardians using their light Merkaba, they don't need technology. These these darky beings don't have that energy system, do they? No. That's what we teach and talk about. That these beings have cut themselves off from life force energy. They're in the phantoms, not all of them, some of them, so they don't even have access. Earth doesn't even have this, man. We're being blocked, we're being disempowered, and that's just one little problem. There's literally many problems. If you want my idea, it looks like they're winning. That's what I'm saying. That's why the option is spiritual ascension. Like Jesus was a real person, not like from your storybook, holy book that was distorted, remember? There was a Jesus, and we're going to talk about him, not now, but I'm going to make a series of videos about the three Christs. Okay? And remember, we talk about unity consciousness as being Christ consciousness. If you ever hear of Christ, from the Guardian perspective, Christ is a 12th dimensional activated DNA. As soon as you become 12th dimensional activation, Holy One, there's a special energy field that is generated from this. It's part of your new being. And this aspect of the new being, this is why you're called Christed, because of this field and this consciousness. You're no longer a singular person, a singular just life or identity. You're actually will have like a collective, a multitude. You're going to be literally plugged into the awarenesses and memories of a multitude of beings. The higher you ascend, think of as an individual as being a very primitive level of consciousness. Oh, think of gender being primitive. You're still in the species that have genders, for example. So these are the things you start to comprehend and realize when you get into dimensions. Well, that's why I taught you dimensions a long time ago, Holy Ones. If you haven't seen that video, check it out here. Okay? We talk about the holographic universe. We talk about density universes and dimensions. We talk about this. What is God? What are the creators? The three flames. There's three creators. There's not a creator God. There's a source God. Okay, there's three creator flame antimatter. Why are they called flames? Well, because they're like suns. They're solar. They're thermal. The Guardians call it thermoplasmic. The liquid light beings are hydroplasmic. Thermal, hot, heat, thermal, plasmic. These beings are gaseous, and they are spheres. They're a sacred geometry. The sun is spherical. Our planet is spherical. Okay? This whole flat earth BS, man. Understand? The Guardians, if you want to know the Guardians' point of view, they talk about the sphere. And within spheres, and talk about a lot of spheres, like the sphere of Amente. So anyways, it's a sphere. This is an attack on you. You've been attacked. All kinds of belief systems. This is just one example of many. Flat Earth is just one of many. Oh my God. Oh my shootahs. You guys, I just want to say, before you get angry or offended, you don't have to believe anything I say. You actually don't have to believe anything anyone says or any middleman. There is no middleman to God, to what is God. We redefine what is God based off not from one's religion's point of view that has an actual kind of dark point of view. We're not going to go based off of that of what is God. We're going to go seek. You would think you would go find a different source. Keep on searching. You can say, if someone says, what is God to you? You could say, I don't know yet. I'm still searching. Because some people don't care. They don't care what is God. They think, oh man, cool people don't do that. Cool people. Scientists, neighbors, your neighbors are astronomers. They're not into God. Maybe they are. Maybe they're into the false creed God. Maybe they're into a dark being God. Like, maybe you're into the, some of that dark religions. There's dark priests. There is dark covenants. Some of you have, just think about this. This concept that we have a whole personal Christos. Some of those, of your thousands of, if you're an indigo, you have literally a few thousand other selves incarnated now. Maybe you can take a look at yourselves. Look at all of them. Look at all the different species, the different forms, the different languages. Because remember, we're not just talking about this density 1. Personal Christos is all of yourselves in density 1, all yourselves in density 2, density 3, and density 4. All of these are different ETs. They're different planets, different time periods, different languages. You hear me speak my Christos, or my personal Christos. This is not channeling. I am, every time I start the recording on YouTube Live, I first of all speak to my personal Christos, the Elohai. If you look in the time matrix, who's the highest? Okay, now you know what the time matrix is. Who is the highest? It's the Elohai, the blue flame Elohai. I connect with the Elohai in my prayers. Not as a, you can speak to this being with respect and love, just like they do to you. So, just even if you don't know if they're hearing you, maybe you're not sure if they understand you. Holy ones, what do? You can speak out loud. You can speak in your inner mind. Put your intention. You've heard that word before if you're on a spiritual path. Put intention to speak to the Elohai, blue flame. I am reaching out to my blue flame family. Make up your own words, but just put intention towards your desire. You want to maybe meet the gold flame. Maybe you want to go meet the violet flame. You want to pray to them, I mean. That's what we're talking about. Prayer. Not from Christian or Buddhist or Hindu perspective. Not from a religion perspective. This is not religion. Okay? We're not based on one single elite god, and not based on what they call a pantheon. Multiple gods. No, we're not talking about gods. The God as the final consciousness of all. That is what is unity. That is what is God. Unity consciousness. All. It encompasses all. That is what is God. God is what encompasses all. It's the only thing that encompasses everything, including evil, including shadow, including all beings that have existed, or have lived in the Matrix, who have died in the Matrix, all the Ascended Masters, everything outside, outside, outside. The final outside level of God. That is what is God. These little creatures and beings, man. What is this? They're angry, immature, wrathful. Come on. Get out of here. You grow up. Tell them these godlets to grow up. That's not how God behaves. That's not the intention. Original intention of God is love. Light, illuminating, enlightening, not dark ages, not ignorance, not. Okay? Don't you notice and kind of like feel what is against you, sort of? That information is not like good, and it doesn't feel good. You don't feel good. Holy One, something's wrong, and you're probably made to feel guilty to feel good, to have some self-esteem, to think about and learn about other belief systems. Oh, no, 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 you're not allowed to go learn about other gods. There's only one! No. You're one of many that are all false, because there's only one that is out here that encompasses all of those Egyptian, Viking, Hindu gods, all. Did you notice only one can do that? Only one can do that. And that is unity. That is a universal law. So you can, in the little 11th dimension, you little dark avatars, you Satanists and Luciferians and Anunnaki and insectoids and reptilians, naughty beings, well, you're just little chumps. They can be horror and very bad in the time matrix, but only to a certain degree. So they are not your creators. These are imposters saying, I am your God, believe in me, or what does the mafia say to you? They make you an offer that you can't refuse. So, Makaya. So we're just like, trying to put things into perspective. If there's several billion people following these beings, I'm just one voice that are going to inform you that, hey, hello, I love you, we're unity, we're not attacking your belief system, we're saying, hey, Holy One, there's also, look at this, and resonate. We're asking you to resonate, to check. It's fair. These beings aren't fair. Look what they do. They punish you. They threaten you. They punish you if you go look for, we don't. Which one is good? Which one doesn't punish, doesn't make you scared and afraid and guilty, and you're a sinner and you're subservient? I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. You guys, you feel love, feel eternal, divine, unconditional love that doesn't have a condition. You don't have to be sexy. You don't have to be rich. There's no condition for me to love you. So one of the hard things to do for a light worker, for an indigo child, for a Pleiadian starseed, for a Lyran starseed, it's hard to love those beings who are hating you, disrespecting you. It's not easy. We know we have to go this path and have these beings impose themselves on us, but we are not lamb. These systems will make you feel that way. Check it out. You're not a lamb. Holy One, if you want to believe in this, okay, I understand you to a degree because I grew up in it. If this is what you believe is the only truth, and I'm not going to go look at other religions, okay, fine. Peace. Brother, sister? Yeah. We can even get along and still talk and do stuff if you want. But, I'm not going to Sunday school with you. Peace. It's like crazy because I see a spike in the chat, or not the chat, but the viewers. I'm curious. Because I know I must offend some of you, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to help the Starseeds who need this information. It wasn't meant for you, Holy One. It's meant for the Indigos. It looks like the most people online today was 18. You guys, remember I told you a week ago, I want to get to 20 people online at once. We're going to get there eventually, because we're slowly increasing. Thank you. I'm sure we got some new people. Let me take a look. This is live, so I have to also pay attention to my fam, Mustafa Karimi, excuse me. Peace to you too, Holy One. They've been saying I'm going to hell for years now. Yeah, I know. It's and also this is kind of like a reference to. It is a reference to the the Phantom universe, hell. It's actually called the pit, or the black hole subspace time distortion field. This is an actual energy field that was created from beings who descended. So it could be from different planets. You fall from some planet in the Pleiades, like Alcyon. Let's say you fell on planet Vega. You fell somewhere in Orion. Doesn't matter, right? Which planets and which galaxies, you will all end up going to somewhere in that location, but in the Phantom. It's kind of like a spectrum of dark energies, and then you got the spectrum of light energies. So these beings are coming out, but they use technology like portals and stargates. And the secret space program, they talk about this portals. Corey Good talks about them. Emery Smith talks about them. There's a lot of, actually now, since they came out, there's been more secret space program, super soldier whistleblowers who have come out. And I know that some of that stuff is real. You will have your own experiences where you will start being interested in the secret space program, because this is what is our modern age is leading to. Our modern age is going into the galactic level. You're starting to now to get that into your awareness, which is what? Going into your DNA. You're going to be aware of space societies, of galactic beings, and man, because when you go into ascend into the second density, you now, it's kind of like you go from middle school to high school. You're now suddenly the bottom of the rank again. You're going to go to density 2, but you're going to be on the bottom of, see, most of you are going to be physical in the 4th dimension, and there's going to be beings above you that are 5th dimension and 6th dimension. Then some of you are those who are going to be those 5th dimensional, 6th dimensional beings. Okay, so this is all part of who you are. Heritage, past, present, future, which is all happening now. These dramas change. The past will change, then the future will change. It's all tactics, multi-dimensional tactics, multi-time period tactics, and it's the same races in the same dimensions, different dimensions. We're just incarnate at different levels of ourselves. So the war is multi-dimensional war, time travel war. Did you notice that? They're all going through gates, portals, even the secret space program, which is part of the galactic level of humanity. It will happen. It's not a fairy tale. They are time traveling. They are getting people from our time to their time. There was another movie in Hollywood, comic books, and, well, those are forms of disclosure. There was a movie where they come from the future and come and recruit soldiers from the past to take you to the future to kill some aliens that are trying to wipe us out. Well, that sounds familiar. So we're time travelers all the time. All the time You're going to these dramas on another planet. We're time travelers from the future coming to the past, getting caught up in the past. Now we think this is our reality, our present, but it's not. We're here. You're an indigo. Wake up. What's wrong? Smack you. Wake up, indigo. Wake up. You're an ET, boy. This ain't your Earth, homie. I mean, this ain't your home, homie. Earth is not your home. Come on, wake up. Psst. Indigo, you got some things to do. I love you. Starseeds. These are your Starseed messages. Sorry, I didn't use tarot. I can't find them. No tarot cards today. Sorry, guys. Pick a card. Just kidding. But you're learning about Starseeds, are you not? You're going to learn about the true origins of your Apochiwaki. To me, it's a great honor. It's a great honor to be part of this, you know? We're like, you know, the things that are going to happen during Ascension, it is incredible to be alive. Wow, yeah, it's a great honor. We're going to see some pretty messed up stuff in our life. pretty, wow, what? That doesn't compute. You know, what if you found out that you're just an android or something? You're like, what? I'm not real being? Sita Kuma. I think I am, therefore I am, right? I am, I think. No, you don't say it like that. You say, I am. I know, not you think or hope. Stop hoping, stop thinking, stop hoping. Just know. Just be. Let it be. Let it be. Just let it be, man. Just go for it, you know? I don't mean Nike, I just mean go for it. And let it be. Let it be. What? Yeah, man. You speak this language, Holmes. Do you know what I'm saying to you? You're trying to remember your connections. You're trying to, like, what's going on in the world? What's going on in my soul? Like, do you spend much time thinking about it? Do you, like, go outside and have a smoke, or do you smoke something? Do you go, like, away from people and let your mind explore? Do you maybe have an experience? Sit down with some medicine in privacy and quiet and solitude and let your mind go into these other levels of yourself. Because that's what it is. It's not, don't be afraid, hey, there's some strange things to see and feel. What is that? My religion says that's evil. That's Satan. That's Lucifer. That's... No. We try to put all of this in perspective. You're going to find it liberating. Happiness, joy. You've been in... What's that called? Absolved. Like when you take an organization and just delete it. You've been absolved. Is that a word? Absolved. You've been consumed into this egregore. The occultists would call it an egregore. Look it up. So, a whole group of people on the planet believe in something. They create this energy field. It's called an egregore. So the thing comes alive. Something comes alive. Because you're all... That's how magic works. You keep on... You know, consciousness, yes. You have... Where is it? You have seen... Have you seen consciousness? Have you seen these beings? Have you felt them touch your skin? Have you felt them tap on your back when you're laying against a wall? Okay? Have you felt their love? Have you seen their faces? Have you heard their voices? Have you felt, Holy Ones? Okay, this is not a belief system. I'm not going to sit here and go through being poor and homeless so I can focus no matter what. I don't care. I'm going to sit here and teach you ascension. I'm devoted. I'm committed. I am this lion. I am finding what it was I was supposed to do. You're supposed to do something, Indigo. You have your own peace, your own code. I don't have, that other sister, brother doesn't have. You have. Your code is unique. We're all unique. We're all special. We're all chosen ones according to the Guardians. There is no special because we're all part of the same. So how is there anything special or better or, the only thing different is how much energy one being can process and the other being who can't. There's a difference. That doesn't mean this being is better. They're all one. We're all one. It ends up all being just one. Wow, I thought there was a whole bunch of us. I thought there was billions of humans, billions of Pleiadians, billions, trillions, quadrillions. That's only density 1. Then there's density 2, big quadrillions, quintillions. What numbers? I don't know numbers that high. Then there's 5th dimension. Oh, you keep going all the way up to 15th dimension, and then you go to Ascended Master level 1, Ascended Master level 2, Ascended 3, Energy Matrix, and then you go to God. Actually not, but there's more, but that's enough. You're going back. First it was all became the many, but the many go back to the one. You contracted. Now you're expanding. Keep going in a little bit, go out a little bit, back in. You go back in. Cinemaster goes back in. It comes back out. Goes back in. Ascended Masters will keep going back in if they want to. And we're just one of many time matrices. So if we're talking trillions of beings, uncountable beings, and that's just one time matrix, imagine countless time matrices. How much life, how much consciousness, how many identities and experiences and memories. Your mind becomes boggled. Like, oh, and GG. You realize, like, what I thought in this little, religion, this religion teaches you a hell, a heaven, and earth. That's it. No. There's more. Even in this movie, Limitless, his brain was amazing. He could think and was way beyond most thinkers and creators. Oh, but then there's Lucy. Lucy takes that to another level. You saw all that things happening in her 100%. Well, honey, still, that's one dimension. That's just one dimension. There's more. My brain hurts. I can't think more, but there's more. You have to. There's more to God than just this anger. Get management, Holy One. Grow up, Holy One. There's more. Aim higher than anger. There's greater experiences. There's greater qualities to God than anger. Machiwa. At least take some perspective from what I'm describing to you. So I don't mean to offend anybody. That is a transmission. I'm not the only one here. if you believe in psychic abilities and perceptions and the spiritual beings that are out there, you know that's at least possible. You know something is here happening. You know I can't be writing all this data. I can't be, every day. Come on, this is a transmission. I'm not Bashir and famous, but we got something else going on here besides Bashir. Okay? Or whoever else, those channelers out there, okay? Did you get a resume? How much don't channel. Don't start getting telepathic messages. I don't get what you're talking about. What people are saying is channeling some voice, some being talking to me in my mind. No, that is not even what's happening, you guys. It is, I keep saying it, you're probably not getting it. It's a flow. It's not me. I am the flow is running through. It is not some creature out in the astral. It's not some demon down there and, whoa, okay, right here. No, it's a transmission that's just flow, man. So I like to you focus your mind, and you know there's more to this reality than just a husband and a wife and the kids and school and work and a career and money and house and a car and girl and sex and stuff. There's more, a lot more. That's like a little piece of reality, like this. This is normal reality, but then there's this reality. You go outside your body, and then you go into a Stargate and travel to Dimension 4, the astral world, and then you see beings there, and then you see cities or people or places, worlds, and then you go through Dimension 5D, 5th dimension, like the name of this video. You go to the 5th dimension without tarot cards. Oh, I forgot my tarot cards, but you're in the 5th dimension. You have blue flame. No, that's not blue flame. That's the Blu-ray, at least. It's a Blu-ray, not a DVD player. I mean, the blue ray, energy ray, the blue energy. DVD. No, not DVD. I have a DVD player. Do you want me to get it? No, I didn't say DVD, man. Blu-ray. No, not Blu-ray. Okay, man. What's up, holy ones? Are you tired yet? You want me to stop? Okay, I can stop. I just like you so much. I should post some of this on TikTok, baby. Nope. Violet ray fire, baby. Run for cover, man. Keep going. Black pill. Take the black pill. Yeah, take a breath and it stops. Raven blonde. Go for it. Oh, don't stop? Okay. It's actually only 7:30. If you guys want, I can take one, but I have to go, like I said, okay? Alright, there's been at least 3 views, so I'm gonna do it. So it'll take me maybe, take a 2-minute break, guys. I will try to go 2 minutes, okay? I hope they don't start a conversation. And anyways, I have to get water. I'm kind of bummed I can't do what I normally do, but I have to follow the rules. I'm not complaining either. It's just something that we have to deal with. Two minutes, baby. We're continuing live because there's more. There's more. And if I boost my connections right now, who knows what will come through. Usually right when I connect to higher, then I start feeling, receiving those other languages right here. Like they're right here. Makachu, dude. I don't know if you guys feel like, special. I'm not Reiki, but I can still feel energy out of my hands. And if you guys are into Reiki, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's like you feel it coming out of your hand, man. I'll try to hurry. Wasn't so painful, was it? Thank you for hanging with me. We only lost 2 people? Wow. So, I just went to the carport and smoked. So this can work, but it's not optimal. But you guys, it's just trying kind of like, if I could, I would just get gummies or something. But honestly, I've tried different things. I just want like the pipe. That's all. You know, when you smoke them rolled, it's like, what the hell, man? It's after doing the pipe, I'm like, what? What the hell is this? Because it turns off. This doesn't turn off, man. It keeps burning. Come on, dude. Come on. Spit on it. And then it goes out. A pipe, it just goes out. So, why am I telling you this? You guys probably know. So, I feel the energy a little bit already, so. It's good, so we can talk a little more, right? We can dive deep. Yeah. And check them out. Because it's like this movie, 2001, you see the movie, they're traveling to the moon. And then there's the movie 2010, and then Jupiter becomes a star. Makaya. Hochumwa. Yeah, it's futuristic, man. Because, you know, those beings that are higher than you, they're in the future. Like, they would be in super futuristic cities. 4th, 5th, and 6th dimensional beings who are giants, progressive giants, well, they live in super freaking amazing technologies. They live like gods to us. They do incredible things. this little med bed crap. That I don't mean to call it crap. What I mean is that is nothing compared to what human beings will be in the density 2. Isn't it? It's like little nothing. You're immortal, first of all, and you're giant and you're beautiful and perfect and not perfect in spirit, but your bodies are awesome, man. And what people are doing is they're actually trying to augment themselves more, like not just be immortal. They want more. They want powers, and if they're acting like they're superheroes, well, there's all their people are superheroes compared to us. That they have futuristic technologies and are competing amongst each other in augmentation. See, this is what I'm telling you. I had someone write in my comments that don't you think that we won't need technology? It's not about need. It's just the fact that all these future races are using technology, good and bad. They're still in hyper futuristic domains of reality, much less technology. They're in different just levels of reality. It's not even right, because think about it. We deal with death, giving childbirth, growing up in families. Well, there's no childbirth. There's no death. There's no families. It's first of all, everything changes then. Now you're not talking about that stuff at all. School, TV, music, what you think is valuable or important, it's levels of consciousness, a low level. Like as I speak to you now live on YouTube, testing, can you hear? I'm seeing these worlds. I'm seeing like not bilingual, sorry, wrong word. Bilateral? Wait, not bilateral. Like when you perceive two places at one time, two places, it's by something, by location. I'm experiencing by location. Two places at once. So this medicine was worth it, because I think for at least 20 minutes. Can you guys hang on that long? 20 minutes, okay? We'll be going on for about 20 more minutes, okay? But this helps to boost it. This helped to boost it. Just a quickie to the carport. And I feel good all along the back, all along my spine. That's where all your chakras are. They're not on your big fat belly. Well, maybe you don't have a belly, but a lot of people do. They have bellies because they're fat, because they just eat. Yeah. A lot. More than their daily requirements. So what does that do? That becomes storage. Everything beyond your daily need, it gets stored. You get fat because everyone sees that you just eat. Now it bulges out of your normal body. Now your body bulges in this region because you eat more than your requirement. It's not a judgment. This is what happens on your planet when a being eats more food than what their actual body needs. They have this enlargement. Yeah. So nom 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 nom. You see, it's not judgment. We love you, actually, no matter how much you weigh, but this is what's happening when you do this. Whoa, something's not good to my health, you say, to your health. Makaya. Ma shu to me ka ni jamu jagai je. So na ke chi wa ma ka be ju dong da si. Pa ke ka mo so mi chi sha ba ke bu su dan ye wa. I know someone on this planet speaks this language, and they'll probably contact me when they hear it. Sorry, I'm getting like this little. As a matter of fact, any of these languages, if any of you guys know what some of it means, can you contact me and not just tell me this? Can you like show me printed somewhere so I know it's real? Like, if I put this into Google Translator, when you tell me what it is, let me check and see if it works. Machiwa. Like, what the hell is machiwa? Machiwa. I've said that how many times? If you sit there and try to count them, it's a lot. I've said this almost on every channel, on every video, I believe, in the past. I keep saying machiwa. What is it? It's not English. It's not Spanish. It's not French or Russian. But it's something. That's why I'm literally saying, hey, what's up, Holy Ones? I'm some dude speaking all these freaking languages. I thought it was going to go, like, bigger. Because other people are doing some really stupid stuff. And they're getting millions of views. Like, check out TikTok. It's all about booty. Basically, if it's a sexy video, you get the most views, honey. So there's a lot of girls pushing it there, you know. To feel like you're a star when people just want your flesh. Because this is the, like, this is what people, society, they sexualize it. It's sexualized, and it's all about this, not just that, but making it extreme. Extremity. People are like going to extreme. Makor. Do you want me to tell you what I saw with extreme Masutas Makaya? See, what is Makaya? Is anyone out there writing any of this down? Even if you could do me a favor and do that for me, I want to see what it looks like. And it would be helpful if you named the video and told me the time code. That would be most helpful. Because I want to... I've asked for help before when I used to have Spiritual Magical. No one ever helped. But I still believe that someone will. Even maybe some big corporation. Masuchia. Because sometimes it's not just words, it's more coming through, more that's being recorded. And then you have some phenomenal activity in my room, literally dimensional activity in this room, paranormal activity. I show you all these hundreds, thousands of orbs in this small space, man. Coming out of the walls, floors, shooting straight up, coming out of my bed, flying like this, and over my bed, through the wall, coming out of the wall, coming out of my neck, coming around my head, and then flying across my face. And it's literally, no exaggeration, it was this big of an orb. But it came out in small, but then when it came around, it came out of my neck, and then another one came out of my neck. So I don't know which one came around, but one of them came around, and it was this big. By the time it came out of my neck and came over here, it got bigger. It went slow. It wasn't even fast. But it was on camera. It goes like this, slowly, and then passes my face slowly. What? And maybe 150 views, maybe. Okay, dang. Even the Guardians, you Indigos, I thought that would trip you out. What the F, man? You never know. You just kind of hit or miss, I guess. Opa kachimo. Mama mi vas. Ama kachiwas. Homa kachiwa. Ama chiwa. Somebody help me, so I'm buying myself a new shirt. I think I already told you that, but I will have a new shirt by Monday. Yay! Thank you, Holy One. You're so kind. I know someday I'll have a few new shirts. Oh my god, yeah. My true goal is to fix my motor vehicle problem. I mean, I don't really need a vehicle right now per se, but now my battery's dead again, and now it's like sitting there. I'm like, this is cool, not cool. Now I have to walk to my sister's house to say hello and hang out. But what? It's okay, but not okay. Well, it'll be okay in the summer, because at night walking home is actually feels good. But I'm just telling you, one day I will have 1 acre of land at least, at the bare minimum, 1 acre of land, and I don't need a house on it. I just need to have maybe in a giant storage, like have 2 giant storage units, kind of like 10 by 20 units. One will carry all my storage from Nevada. That will hold all my belongings. The second storage will be my house. So of course I want to get, and then I realized that the only thing that fits something like that will have electricity and plumbing, like you'll need something. Even if you have a camper, you need some. So was RV lots. So I'm gonna buy somehow an RV lots that will equal 1 acre, and then buy 2 storage units. Voila! That's within $10,000. Within $10,000, I know I could buy 2 used 10 by 20s, because in Goldfield I saw them super cheap. I had a friend who paid only $300 to receive a giant trailer, like one of those manufactured housing. It was kind of beat up, but still it was to a guy who was just homeless in a tent. I was an upgrade. But yeah, you guys see, with $10,000, so you guys know I don't want to go start renting somewhere. So, but I found out it's possible to have like 5,000 for 2 storage units, have 5,000 for 1 acre of land on a RV lot. It doesn't have to be a full acre, I guess, but I want some space, and then rock and roll. I don't need to buy a house right away. I don't need to buy a RV. You know how much an RV would be? Okay? And I do have this giant truck, this 350. It will haul anything heavy I get if I need to haul. So that's taken care of. At least I own a truck. It's an old truck, but it's still, I'll fix the dead battery, but it's a good truck. So I'm grateful. And we all have our challenge. You guys maybe have your own spiritual challenge. So your Starseed, you're going to have a challenge anyway. You got people attacking you, trying to vampire you, trying to take you or distract you, take you off course. Okay, some may know, what you really are, but others are just as oblivious as you are. They just used to vampiring, so they're just using you because you're the closest victim. Some of you are victimized, but you allowed it. You're agreeing to it. It's not like you can't just run away, go away. You think you would not survive or lose some benefits or lose security. I don't know, but you don't want to be someone's slave. Someone is slaving you, controlling you with fear, controlling you with money, whatever. people do this in this world. They're not nice. Be nice, please. Can you? No, I'm an a-hole or a bitch. Well, okay, if that's you think is cool in this world to be like this, if you're aggressive and tough and trying to scare people with your toughness, well, honey, you're calling yourself spiritual, but WTF, I call BS, if we're going to keep talking initials, I call BS. Okay? And people are awakening. They can figure it out for themselves. They'll know it. They'll resonate. We are awakening. And people, they're scared of you activating your 12 strand. I'm not going to say that's going to happen in one life, of course. Because it's a big deal just to ascend to Tara now. You want to ascend to Tara, but you're not done. Well, you can get your DNA back in probably 6th dimension. In the 6th dimension, which is a super far future, you will be a complete being naturally. But that doesn't mean you can't activate your DNA now and go back to Tara now, become activated in an ascension. You'll go back. You can do whatever the hell you want if you make it there. If you make it there, first of all, you're going to be immortal. Imagine that. Imagine being forever. Doesn't mean something can't kill you. But oh yeah, I meant to say part of disclosure comes in video games. There was a video game I used to play. It was called Eve Online. And they have the system when you die. Well, it's okay. We got a clone of your body. They just capture that energy, your consciousness, and transfer it. These beings know how to transfer consciousness. It's not a big deal. They time travel, so they can fix some consciousness. They download entire man. I'm gonna get into the SSP stuff. It'll blow your mind. It'll open your mind and also connect you to the galactic. Notice, you'll realize that we're evolving. Some of us on the planet are evolving. We're gonna experience UFOs and aliens. I already have. I don't have memory of physical alien experience like in that regards, but I do have it within the UFO. I've seen the UFO 3, but the last one was freaking awesome. The real deal. And you guys think about it. If sometimes even the guardians may wipe your mind from a memory of it wouldn't be called an abduction, because they're your friends. They're the same. They're the love and light side, but they're trying to still not make your 3D self afraid. So maybe they'll delete the memory of an experience. I think whatever happened to me, the memory was deleted, but I was returned out of body into my body. It was freaking wild. And they do it at the same time as you left. Like it was just a fraction of a moment off. Like literally an instant moment, it was off. And I noticed that instant. I was out of my body. It was freaking wild. Well, I should have investigated with time, but I wasn't expecting that. Out of nowhere, I just get zapped. What the hell? I wasn't planning nothing. I have no strategy for that one. Sorry. All I knew was, what the hell? There was like a Shazam! Like something so powerful. I've never felt it in all my life. All my life I've never felt that. At least from memory. So it was unbelievable. I hope I experience it more. And also longer than a split second. Some of you have your own experiences. Your supernatural, paranormal experiences. Some of you have wrote me messages about your experience. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you. Even if I'm not as long-winded as your message, I still appreciate you. Just remember that, guys. I can't. And also, I noticed that I have to now spend almost like an hour and a half on replying to everybody. I'm not complaining, but just realize when it gets to like 20,000 people, I will probably have literal professional help or something. Or anyone who wants to, donate their time, because right now I can't pay for this. So I've had some people offer, and I'm gonna remember your guys' offer. Right now, I don't need offers. I'm okay now. Like I said, I can handle it now. But we all know, at least I'm pretty confident, that this is gonna get bigger, quicker. The second 1,000 is gonna go faster than the first 1,000, which is awesome. Like tomorrow, we should already be by 1,100. What's the next big number? I guess you could say 2,000, and then 5,000, and then 10,000, and then 25,000, and then 50,000, and then 100,000, and then a million. Yeah. Wow, anything's possible, especially with some viral video or something. Especially if I'm studying viral videos, I will get the formula right eventually. I think I have to make a lot of 2-minute videos, guys. I'm sorry, I have to get my watch time above average. It's still not happening with 3-minute videos or 4-minute videos. I have to make them shorter, and I'm gonna keep making them shorter and shorter and shorter until it gets straightened out. Don't worry, I won't always make them short, I promise, but realize your brother Thavian is experimenting. Obviously, lives are long. That's okay. It's good to have some long videos in there. What's up? You can always come back to this later. If you guys didn't know it, go to my playlist section, and I have a playlist just for these lives. So you can just save that, bookmark it, or whatever, and then go to the next live if you want to. So, and this is a record. This is a record, right? A witness, a testimony. I was here. I was talking about the Guardians. I hope you will too. How much you share your experiences, your Starseed experiences. These are messages. We have Starseed Talk here live every day so far, right, guys? I can't even remember. I know that I missed one day. I can't remember that actual day, but I know it was one day I didn't go live. But otherwise, it's been every day. So I will keep trying, and eventually I would like to just make a killer video that a lot of people like. But I think after all my experience so far, I think it's not too much matters. Mostly it's the title of your video and the thumbnail, and that's it. All these little secrets are just stupid nonsense. It only matters about the title and the thumbnail mostly. Doesn't matter what tags I use, which hashtags I use. It doesn't matter, man. It hasn't mattered. It just matters how big your freaking subscriber list is. Because it's the bigger ones who are getting millions, tens of thousands of views or whatever. They're the ones who took them years maybe. I'm on my second year. But the third year is going to go faster. So there's a lot of respect to someone who can make a successful to make a relatively new YouTube channel, get that many subscribers. At least you can see it's not impossible. And if I talked about profane stuff, I would make all kinds of crude videos. That's popular. Sex sells, right? So something crude or something about scary videos or horror videos, or like top 10 this, top 10 that, and what's popular, what's trendy. No, I don't want to have to go that route. I'm not trying to do that route. I'm doing spiritual. I'm doing ascension. It's obvious what I'm here to talk about. It's hard to do that though in 60 seconds, Holy One. I mean, at least I can spark your interest at least in 60 seconds. I love you. Yeah. Machiwa. No, seriously, if a 2-minute video doesn't help, I would just keep making YouTube shorts until something happens. I'm on it. See, I'm doing these videos, but I'm also spending time learning how to be successful on YouTube. You know, I'm learning what you guys want. I'm learning how the algorithm works, so I can be more successful. If I really want to reach 1 million people or several million, well, I better find some stuff that millions of people like. So that's what I do. I have to sometimes reword stuff like you don't know what the hell a seraphi is. What do I say? What is a seraphi? Well, it's a gold flame. It has races of people, but how do I describe to you what is a seraphi? It's an angel, a type of angel. How's that? Okay, so now we find out that the word angel is popular. So, this is what I have to do to reach you guys. I reach some of you guys because we're talking about Lyran Starseeds. I reach some of you guys because we're talking about Anunnaki. I reach some of you guys because we're talking about what's today? Starseed messages and lightworker guidance versus the tarot picking a card spirituality, which is a form of spirituality. You're trying to get answers through some cards, through some tarot, which has associations. I haven't broken it down. I'm not saying anything bad about it, okay? I'm just saying that we learned something about starseeds without it. So, it's not, I don't know how it got related to starseeds, but it is apparently somewhere out there. That's where I got the idea from. With you, and for some reason, there's a huge interest in pick a card. What? Okay, so now it's in the title of my video. Pick a card. Not really, but pick a card anyways. Holy One, which card do you want? You want the Joker? Machiwa. You're gonna learn all of this symbolism, sigils, energy, consciousness. Oh, what do you think these when the ETs make this crop circles, what do you think the crop circle is? It's energy. They're putting a sigil. Makaya. They're affecting the grids, man. They know what's up. Just with the shape, just with the design, they know what's up. Akaya. They left you some symbols on your planet. Do you see them? You don't see those. Those giant glyphs that they found in the Nazca lines. What the hell is that? Well, it expands your paradigm. You start trying to explain this stuff. Wow, that's not what I thought reality was. Well, yeah, reality is multidimensional, baby. You start to connect to it by tripping out, by going on different consciousness experiments, by learning spiritual topics. Maybe you will learn religions. Maybe you will learn occultish stuff. Maybe you will practice magic sometime. Maybe you will grow out of it and learn more of a light worker stuff or a new age stuff. You guys are exploring. Much respect. At least some of you are. Others have only want to go to nightclubs and go dancing and find some hot sexy girl or a hot rich boy, or girls and guys like different things in the materialistic world. That's what they want in the materialistic world. So okay, so it's a materialistic world. No, it doesn't have to be. So come on, you I love you, holy ones. Pakaya. I like it when that female energy comes through. It's like a refreshing girl, female energy. What is girl to a boy? To a boy, what is a girl? Kind of like softness. I see femininity in my girl. Feminine. I know whoever she is, I'm gonna love her voice. Her feminine voice is gonna drive me crazy. So, and then the boy loves to smell her neck. You like to smell your girl because she smells so good. Your girl smells so good. So I'm just telling you my opinion. And then the girl smells so good. You want to be close. You want to smell her. You want to start maybe tasting her. But you know, we keep this PG, don't worry. But you know, it's like girl is magnetic. She has these beautiful eyes and appearance and hair and clothes and body. She's magnetizes the male energy. It's like electrical, magnetic, together make electromagnetic, not one or just the other one. No, both. There's a perfect example. Not just a magnetism female is better. Not just boy electrical is better. No, not one or the other, both. See, also not in the middle, because not in the middle, you're not doing anything. You're just staying in one dimension and not going to other dimensions, up or down. So congratulations on being neutral. You accomplished nothing. So you kind of wasted your incarnation. You did notice you had a death, life, and a birth and death cycle. There was a cycle, and you just kind of like wasted it. You had a life. You had a chance. What did you do with this chance? If anything, you should have made your go in the ascension cycle. It is now when you should make a change. Some of you are procrastinators, right? You say, I'll meditate later. I'll try that later. Dude, you know, this whole thing about you going alone into a self-talk, self-thinking mode is very powerful. You start to understand what makes a human his thoughts. You find yourself, you're thinking. It's words. I'm thinking. You're talking to someone. You're thinking. You're alone. You're thinking. Wait, what's thinking? Stop thinking. But that's who I am. I'm a person that thinks. I think. No, stop. You never can stop. It keeps coming. You don't. There is no like pause button. Did you notice? You keep talking. You keep talking. I keep talking. Stop. No, I said stop, but you don't stop. This is what you battle in your mind. Some of you can't stop thinking. That's why you can't meditate. If you can't do this, Holy One, if you're stuck right here where you can't even stop the voices in your head, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Literally, you should be able to have the willpower. I say this so many times, nobody even says anything in chat or anything. You guys, you're a living being. You're not just supposed to just drift. You're supposed to have thought. You're supposed to have mindfulness. You're supposed to be self-controlling of what's going on in your existence. Stop the voices. That stillness is what you want, Holy Ones. You want to find a stillness, a control, a self-control over your thoughts, where you can say, I am now. I am here. Your awareness is here. Your I am is your presence of mind. Where is your presence of mind when you're just drifting in your many voices? If you're just thinking and thinking and thinking, if you're just thinking and thinking, and this thought makes you think about this thought, and that thought makes you think about the, you're just drifting. That is what I'm talking about. That is not a conscious, mindful consciousness. That is like a drifting. Like something in water just drifts. It's not in control. You just drift in your mind from one thought to another thought. You're just drifting. You're not now. Self-controlling Holy Grail. There is technology being used against you, Starseed, to affect your thoughts. As your brother Thavian, this is one of the greatest advices I can teach you. One of them is to learn to self-control. Are you noticing? Stopping. You have self-control over your own thoughts. Have self-control over your own thoughts. Self-control. Stop the voices. Stop being a drifter. You're in control. You're right here. You are present. You are God. Right here. You are love. You are here. You are joy. Presence of mind. You are here. You're alive. You are aware. Who does that? Not many humans. Most humans are just drifters. Just going along in their devices. Just going on in their music. Just going on in their movies. Just going on in their conversations. You're talking, this person talks, then you talk, and then this person talks, and then you talk. There's no here. But those of you Starseeds, Indigos, I know, but you know better. You know how to meditate. You know how to take self-control now. Holy Ones, you are this God. You are this divinity. You are this presence. You are this love. You are this light. You are this joy. Mokoye. You resonate with that, Starseed. You don't resonate with that fear crap. You don't go for that blind subservience, blind worship crap. You know these beings. We're drawing them for you. We're showing you examples of what they look like. We're telling you what planet they're from, what their agenda is, what covenant they're part of, what their species is doing, what you know. So you know these beings. So you recognize what is actually God and what is not. I love you guys. And we do this through peaceful love. It's an awakening. It happens within, not outside here in the hologram. You want some manifestation, some drama out here, that's what you're doing. Or you go within and find your ascension within. The inner Christ, your inner Templar, is literally what you want to focus on. Your chakra, that's your Templar. Activate this heart chakra. Activate this throat chakra, and you will ascend, Holy One. You will be an immortal again. You will be in a much more greater place than Earth. Not just to say Earth, it just means density 1. You can be better than density 1, the lowest level. You don't want to be in density 1 I mean, in this path, in this timeline, this is, you want to go to the higher evolution, not fall into a darker one, because it's already been pretty dark, but it will just get worse. So make sure you activate love and heart and your green ray. This is the green ray. It's a vortex. You know what that is? A vortex? It's a dimensional gateway, a stargate. We tell you these cones coming out in different angles. This is a stargate. This is energy. This is consciousness and connection to other worlds. These beings use these stargates, passageways. They go through to another dimension. They're going somewhere. There's a gateway, a doorway. There was, you would say, disclosure in this movie called Stargate. Right out there in your face. This movie, Stargate, was disclosure. The actual government, scenes. This is them saying, look, you get to see. Okay, disclosure does happen for those who are paying attention. So SG-1 is real deal. These beings are using stargates. Time travel is normal ET life, you could say. This is what normal beings do in the galaxy. It's normal to be immortal, and it's normal to be going through time. Yeah. You can use technology, or you can use your Merkaba. Either way, you guys are used to just going through time. It's no problem, it's normal. You go through stargates. What's up? You don't have to worry about, Spock, make sure you, or Scotty, make sure you get the, what do they call it? The teleporter. Make sure you get the teleportation right. Don't mess up. Don't worry, it's not going to mess up. Peace. Thank you for being here, Starseeds, for this Amakachiwa Starseed message. Thank you for being here for the Starseed messages and lightworker guidance versus tarot picking and card spirituality. Can I say this right? Tarot picking a card spirituality, sorry. I have nothing against your guys' tarot practice. I love you, brother, sister. Machikiwa. I might be interested in that stuff in my past, so I don't judge you. I'm telling you from the guardian perspective. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm giving you what the guardian's opinion is. How's that? You can have a different opinion. How's that? I even tell you, you don't have to believe in me. So we come with love and humility and love. We love you so much. We were willing to risk ourselves falling asleep in the matrix, and some of you do, unfortunately. But it's people like me who are watching out for my other indigos. I'm waking some of you up. Some of you, even if it's just 5 of you, 6 of you, whatever. I'm happy there's regulars. We're doing this together. You don't need me, right? I'm just getting you a jump start. Eventually, you're going to have this on your own. Everything is within yourself. That's what this knowledge does. It empowers you to do it for yourself, not do it with a middleman. You don't need a middleman. What is that? What is that? That's a slavery system. Oh, you want a middleman? Okay. That middleman is the one who's enslaving you. Now you're the slave to some corporation, to some taskmaster, to some ruler, to some king, to some pharaoh. Not all of them were good. Several of them were bad. Very bad. You know what they were into? Have you seen the movie The 300? Have you seen these beings? Extraterrestrial beings. So, there's amongst us beings from other worlds, not of Earth. Yeah, but also in your DNA. You know this movie, The X-Files, this TV show, the old Sculler and Mulder and Scully. Well, you go for X-Files, they tell you some things, but not greatly, that much at all, really. You're going beyond X-Files, honey. Okay? You know it's, some of you do. It's kind of like was meant to happen, is bound to happen. It's a coming. It's a coming. It's a coming. You feel this presence. We can do this. You know we can. Let's do this. And we're gonna say, wow, check that out. Are you kidding me? No way. I actually believed in that stuff before. I was doing that before. You get mad at yourself. I get mad at myself. Oh my gosh. Why are you thinking about the past? Stop thinking about the past. Lecture yourself. Say, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'll tell myself, no, I'll correct myself. Let me correct myself. Correct yourself. You can correct yourself. You're trying to change. You have habits. You're trying to change bad habits. It takes some time. So take some time to correct yourself, Holy One. Correct yourself. Become a self-controlling being by making some organizer, and in your little organizer notes, you're going to find a way in your little diary, whatever you want to call it. You're making notes. You're making mind. You're checking your mind. You're checking your consciousness. You're checking your thoughts. You're trying to understand your thoughts. You're trying to understand your spiritual connection. You're trying to understand yourself as a spiritual being. You're trying to know what is God. You're trying to know what are these angels or these ETs. What are you here for? What are you doing? You'll have the conversation with yourself every time you do this. And it should be on a record. You should be recording it. You should be writing notes about it or talking about it. Make an interview of yourself real quick and make that as a record. Make sure no one else can watch it if you don't want people to watch it, but I don't care, whatever. You're trying to just make a record for yourself so you can learn what's going on in my consciousness, in my mind, my spirit. What am I doing? Well, find out, check, look, observe, take notes. And I don't have all the answers for you guys personally. Some things I'm not going to know about you, about your past. Some of that stuff you have to learn through your own spiritual journey. It's like you can ask someone else for help, but they can only help so much, Holy Ones. They can give you some advice, but you have to do all the work. You're the one that has to awaken yourself and have these realizations. That's what spiritual work is. You have realizations. By doing this consciousness journey work, consciousness, spiritual work, you're actually trying to evolve, trying to understand, trying to improve, right? I love you guys. Thanks for coming to my live. You guys are freaking awesome, man. Remember, it wasn't even 10 people at once. Now I was so happy to see when there was around 10 people. Now there's around 15 people. Okay? And eventually it'll be over 20, over 50, over 100. You guys will see a difference. And my moderators will suddenly be very needed and very busy. Maybe I'll need to hire another one of you. And not hire, I can't hire no one right now, but you guys are awesome. You're so talkative tonight. And your guys' chat is on record. That's going to help other indigos watching this video and reading your words. Thank you for your contribution. This is our Starseed community. Okay? This is for us. We're also going to be speaking around a round table. That means there is no head of the table. I'm not the head of anything. We're part of a group of indigos. That's why I call you holy. That's why I call you. That's why I tell you I love you, even if you think we're just strangers, holy ones. We come here as a group. You're not alone. You never were. It's hard for indigos sometimes. You have challenging circumstances. Sometimes you have to have great success, and then sometimes you're going to feel like you're, wow, struggling really hard. So there's a lot of people are struggling. So we're all having our battles and our challenges, right? So that's one of the reasons we fall, or not fall. We're trying to find a spiritual journey to change. You truly, if you guys truly think about it, what you truly want, when it comes down to it, what you want is a change. I want change in my life. For whatever reason, whatever circumstances in life made that desire for you, you have your own unique circumstances. Okay? Now you have a desire to change and be better than what you were before because you know better. Now you feel different. You feel different because you know better. Now you know more knowledge. Now you know better. So now I want to make a change. Now you're making a change, Holy One, in your spiritual journey. You want to treat people better. You want to talk to yourself better. Love yourself. Love others unconditionally. You're going to make a change. We're making an awakening. Holy Ones, brothers, sisters, some of you can feel me. You're part of this. You also work on your throat chakra. You're also speaking out and helping others. You don't have to be a master guru, like you don't have to be like expert like Ashiana. Okay? She's a great teacher, but we're also great teachers. Some of us are coming to follow and pick up where she left off. She left off. There's more. There's more consciousness. There's more people carrying this code. There's more indigo children. There's more starseeds. Some of you are part of this awakening. Some of you will be greater than her or greater than me. Some of you are going to be your own contributors. You're going to have something to contribute. You don't have to just copy her videos and put her videos out. Right now I have one of her videos. Just one. And it was just a short clip, around 3 minutes clip. Just out of respect of my teacher. So I'm not taking the credit. I'm not saying I am this, I'm that. Not even. So I just feel literally trying in my own life to be happy and love. To learn from my own anger outbreaks if I get angry or I get yucky. I shouldn't be negative. I shouldn't be doing stuff still. So I know I'm not perfect and I know I have to, apologize or I have to make a change, make an effort. Make an effort to be better. A better version of myself. Why can't I be better than this? My old self. My old self, if I was honest about it, I was a jerk sometimes. I was negative. I was arrogant before. I had anger. I said that already, but I needed to get rid of it. So now I see a better version of myself. But even this better version knows I can be better. Some of us are on a better version. We're trying to find improvement. Some people don't care. They like being right here, being comfortable in the matrix. This is a nice life. I like my TV, I like my car. Hey, if you have nice stuff, okay, we're not judging. Who cares? I mean, what we're saying is when it's the only reality, you dismiss other realities because it's only about this status quo and what you have and what you look like and how popular you are. Okay, Holy Ones, if that's what you think is life about and what's important and what is valuable to you, okay. Right? Others are on an evolution to become different and better, improved. Not from a guilt, not from, trying to avoid a horror in hell, not from fear, okay, but from, hey, I want to remember what I am, and once I have that awareness, I'm sure I will contribute. I want to contribute. So, there you go, Holy One. You make the choice. You are God, sovereign, free. And by the way, I learned that from just looking up stuff like I like to learn. And one of those things I looked up one time was Lisa Renee. She's the one that came up with that. I am God, I am sovereign, and I am free. But she is a guardian sister, so I resonate with that, so I pass it along, and I also give credit where credit is due. This is why I give shout out to them. I am not going to be the center of attention and say I did this. Okay? We pick up. We are vibrating 5D consciousness. I am speaking 5D code to you. Some of you are picking it up. You're resonating. You're feeling. It's not a belief or faith. You don't need belief or faith. You resonate. Literally, it's a thing. It's not just some New Age concept. You resonate. You vibrate. You feel truth. You can feel light. You can feel God. You can feel love. Maybe life is hellish to you now, holy ones, but you're not alone, and you're not going to stay in the state. You're going to expand beyond this state. You're going to have master control, self-control over oneself, over yourself, over your thoughts. You're going to learn how to silence those thoughts. You are going to be this magi, this holy grail king. You are coming in. You are incarnating in Holy Grail, Starseed. You came here, you have a contract. It's a serious thing to go through for a indigo child, to go through fetal integration to find its parents and to make an agreement, soul contract with them. There's a big deal. So to come in here and stay asleep, indigo child, is pretty freaking unresponsible and lousy and not good. You are meant to wake the F up. Wake up. Help the rest of us indigos, because this is a spiritual war. Watch my back, indigo. I watch yours. We do this through awakening. This is peaceful. This is how we do it. Through consciousness. Through consciousness awakening. Notice in most of my videos, say the word awakening. We're serious here on Christos Avatar about your spiritual awakening. Okay, you guys, this is the real deal. Check out the chat. Look at the chat. See, you don't only need to hear my words. Look at chat. My live chat. I'm not acting and reading the news reads. Did you know the newsman, the pretty news girl, they're reading something. Hi, today's news is there's going to be a beating over on Circle K on 43rd in Glendale. And the good news is, well, there's no good news today, but no scripts. It's a flow. It's expression. It's a now. That's why when you tune into your now, when you take self-controlling of your own consciousness voices in your head, when you can silence. If you're a nervous wreck, or you've been just in a scuffle or an argument, hey, go to meditation after you're done with your drama. Okay? If you've been in a scuffle and you're dramatic, go into meditation mode. Don't huff and puff and get angry and think about these negative things. Hyperventilate. No, do the opposite. Do the opposite of what you normally would in your arrogance and anger and pride. Stop the cycle, and now let's go into meditate. Now try to remind yourself every time I get angry, go into meditation. Change your breathing speed. It sounds too simple, but it's true. No, let me correct myself. Slow. What the hell? Both my batteries are gone, guys. I guess I went too long. Let me go to my OBS. I wasn't ready to say goodnight, but so instead of ending the show right now, this moment, this second, we're gonna keep going with these diagrams, okay? Let me make sure. I love you guys so much. Actually, I'm gonna put that in chat. I'm gonna put that in chat. I want to say it to you. Like, I want to see it. That you can. I love you. I love you very much. And I should throw some emojis in there. It's not like easy just to get emojis, you know. They're not like just there. What? Sorry guys, I'm getting this, man, no matter what. It's like all my data. You guys want to stick around for 10 more minutes? Can you hang out with me for 10 more minutes? It's still worth your time. It's still worth your time, holy ones. Where's my tabs? Open my tabs, man. Get my freaking emoji game going on. Because I love you so much. I love you so much that I love you. Does that make sense? Oh, I already wrote that. I already wrote I love you all very much. Oh yeah, I did write that. And now I want to put my... What the? Okay. Yeah, I love you all very much. Thank you for your hearts. Thank you for those red hearts and orange hearts and yellow hearts and green hearts and blue hearts and purple hearts. And hey, now we got new colors, right? How about pale turquoise hearts, pale yellow hearts, pale magenta hearts? Hey, we might have to create those emojis ourselves. And we'll have our own Christos emojis, holy ones. I guess I better make them and make them available to you, yes? No. We're gonna do a Christos emoji, man. Yeah. We're gonna get a violet flame emoji, baby. And I know we're gonna do... Oh, I keep forgetting you guys. Hey, this is a great opportunity to show you some of my pictures, man. Do you guys want to see some of the art that I used to spray paint when I was like I don't know, a youngster? Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Let me show you a diagram while I do that. Like, read this. You guys can read this while I get a picture. Check this out. Wait, is that showing up on camera? I think so. Let me find something very... Okay. Where would this be? Where's my images? Hold on. This is important. I know it's supposed to be coming out. Where in the world would this be? I know what. It's an indigo avatar, I think. So, what was I looking up? I can't believe it, man. It's messed up. I don't know. I guess I kind of tripped out on that. We have photos. Was it like a personal photos or some crap? I have businessman photo shoots too. Oh, that one's on the beach. I didn't mean to get the beach one, but hey man, why is this thing not working? What the shit? I did change the batteries already once, right? So it's kind of like just the spiritual journey that you're on, man. You're going to have all kinds of weird stuff happen in your life. It's going to point you in a different direction. And then you're going to find out you're just doing something different than you originally thought you were going to do. And then you're like, what? Now you have different... Your friends are changing. Your relationships, your interests are changing. And it's like, huh? I don't know what to do now. This is me when I used to model. I did actually used to look attractive. And yes, this is in Ukraine, so the license plate was cut off, but Machiwa. I closed the photo. I was just, I just, you know, it's kind of like part of your life, part of your experience. And I think I talked about this brunette. I just wanted to show, like, there's a soft side, like a soft, gentle side of me, or a romantic side. You know, all of you guys have different qualities, maybe you used to be like a cool person, but then you became a, kind of like a jerk, and then well, now you're lonely, I guess, and unhappy or something. But now I'm finding these photos of like different aspects. It's like think of yourself 10 years ago, like think of yourself in 5 years from now. You know, you're gonna have different things going on that are gonna challenge your belief system. Machiwa hakayewa sutas mohona papaikiwa so hapa akaichiwa hamasetitas pokoye bostona. This was like near one of the city garden areas in Odessa. They have different lovely areas to sit, like parks, inner city parks. Mokoye mosota apakaye hamachiwasu hakapachewa. So we have the sphere of Amente, this big sphere or little sphere. I don't think the size matters. Oh, some girls say it matters, but this sphere, I don't think it matters. And then we have the different chakras. See, these are chakras, but these are morphogenetic fields. Your race morphogenetic field. Each chakra is a different race. Like at the low level is the Lemurians. This is chakra. Your sacral chakra has a gateway, has a history, an ancient history at that. You have these beings, as you can see, they're taking different stargates, different portals, and that's how when you die, you're going to go the other way. You're going to go to the planet and go to the gate, go to your morphogenic field inside the sphere of Amente. It's a process. Okay? So this is the past, the Atlantis. See the Atlanteans. Okay? But after us is what's happening now is the Aryans. We're called the Aryan. And we came here a long time ago, much more than most scientists say. And we go through, notice we're the fourth strand. We're actually not really, we're not even, there's only 3 strands in Earth. You want the higher strands, you have to go into 4. That's your heart chakra, and that's your throat chakra. You get these 2 chakras, then you're going to Tara. Right there. The higher version of Earth. See these lowly Earth energies? Well, look at these higher Tara energies. And then you're going to have more energies in the higher fields. There's Earth, there's Tara, and then of course you have Gaia, Kundalini, baby. These are levels of consciousness. So I'll just end my live. I just wanted to, I'm sorry it wasn't without the camera. I'll make sure my batteries are totally full. I don't know what happened, but I had a lot of fun with you guys. You guys are really awesome. I'm really happy that there's a lot of friendly chat amongst each other. So please come again, you guys. Please come. I come here every night around 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, Arizona time. Just think of Arizona time, and then you'll find out what time it is. It's sometimes before, like 4:30, sometimes around 5:30 I'll start. But watch my videos. I have a lot of videos coming out. So subscribe. You guys have incentive to learn some of this knowledge about good beings, nice, friendly beings. Okay, that are part of who we are at the higher levels. Look how high level these beings are. What dimensions they're in. But there's also bad guys. Like these insect, reptilian, dinosaur, dragon moths. The winged reptilians. These guys are not so nice, and there's different ones. Okay? You're gonna learn. This is you learning who you are. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You are a race of avatars. Peace. Come again. See you next time. Machiwa. In the Emerald Order. Kochivas. I don't know if that shows up in camera. Let me see. Does that show up in camera? I saw one of my videos, it didn't show up in camera. You have a great night too. Thank you, Phil Hankins, for being here. Thank you, Everlasting, for being here. Adrian, Raven, thank you for that donation, Raven. Source Energy, thank you for being here. You're right. We gotta stand together. We're gonna get this. You guys are beautiful. Sorry you can't see my face. You know, Andreas and Morkov. That's a Russian name, isn't it? Emerkov. Well, if you want to see a sexy photo, I'll show you one. I don't know if I already showed you it. Did I? The black and white Calvin Klein photo shoot. Oh, if you want to see it, I'll show it. Where is it? Beach. It's photo beach. Beach photo. Beach photo. Beach photo shoot. Oh, that's it's beach 2, not beach 1. Beach 2. But of course on this drive that I'm trying to access, it's really slow and pathetic. It's still trying to load. Do you guys remember kilobytes? When we had to have lag from something going over 1 kilobyte? That was funny. I think I already showed you this, man. I already showed you this photo. Never mind. I changed my mind. I'll show you a gangster photo. That's a cool photo. This is called the Assassin Photo Shoot. I know it's not so spiritual topic, but it was kind of like a theme. If you guys have patience, at least the ones who want to wait and check it out, I'll show you some of my hipster type of photo shoots in Ukraine. It was awesome, man. It was a big part of my life. Okochimasutas Ukaye. This is your brother Fabian when he still had short hair. Amakaye. Ochiwasu. Those are fake guns, of course. It's just a photo shoot. Opakamasitasu. This was before your brother was spiritual, man. I was like, I don't know, just kind of like checking things out, I guess. Let me find a romantic one. There's a blonde girl who she was very, very beautiful model, but beautiful, I don't know, just beautiful. What would that be? I don't know. Which one? There was 3 of them. Just give me a second. Posh with Elena. There were so many Elenas, you guys, when I went to Ukraine. There were so many Elenas. I was like, why is there so many Johns, you know, or Sues? Well, there's a lot of Elenas. Okamapochipwa. I think what I have to do is sort of like make, well, that's not really a good photo. Let me get a good photo. This is just part of my live. At the end of my live, I'm just being silly. These are my photos. I own I own these photos, so that's a trip because they're not all on the same page. This computer is like acting like a laptop, man. Like it doesn't want to cooperate. Like there's some cool moments when that's at a beautiful park or like a by the Black Sea or like a business photo shoot near a building like a professional glass building background with another male model or a girl model, whatever. I mean, it's just part of life or whatever you think or not think, I guess. Yeah, this is nonsense. I will do it more like organized because I did something like James Bond. I did something like an athlete. I did something with just different stuff. Different type of like settings. One was like a picnic, or it was just good to see a different people, a different language, a different mentality. It's like we take things for granted maybe in America, and we think that, well, we have the greatest country in the world or the greatest people or the greatest traditions or I don't know. Machiwa. Yeah, I don't know what some of these are not coming out so well. Makoichi. Amakaye. This is just for my fans. Oh, here's some interesting photo shoot with some dogs. What do you call it? Husky dogs. If you guys like husky dogs, hold on. What the hell, view? Oh, you know what? I also have a lot of videos of these photo shoots. Like I made sure there was someone in the background making the pictures, But this was two dogs, man. That we had to not hire, but we had to find someone who had two dogs. Well, it's hard to find one, but I have there's an example of a doggy. One of the dogs, but there's three of them. There's three huskies. Oh my god, yeah. So I always had a bunch of different ideas, and this is just one of them, man. With husky dogs. I like huskies, and I was introduced to the Russian attire, Yeah, I don't know where some of these. What I'll do is next or the next live, I'll have a folder of these, and then I'll show you guys a whole bunch. So I thank you guys for being here. I thank you for coming to learn about your ascension and about your different histories, your different races, the different starseeds, your different missions. Some of you have different characteristics. We're gonna center. This is our main focus on Christos Avatar. Please subscribe. Namaste. I love you. I'll see you soon, holy ones. Peace. Koye.